BBN Jack Frost, what's up, party people? Alright, so just so we can be clear about a couple of things, I'm not making breakfast. Just so we can be clear about a couple of things, let me plug something in real quick. Um, this video is about hip hop and how the NYPD has waged a war on hip hop. These are facts. This is not anything I'm making up. It's actually been like this for quite some time, just so we can be clear. And it's just it raises itself with its prevalence at different points in our culture's history. So that's one of the topics that we're going to be discussing today. Another topic that we're going to be discussing today is the whole situation that's happening with Treyway. And another topic that we will be discussing today is Snow Billy. We're gonna actually have a calling guest today. I don't think people really understand how dangerous Snow is for multiple different reasons. I don't think people understand how dangerous he is. I've spoken to a lot of Treyway members, as everybody should already know. I speak with these guys periodically, and I can't tell which way that the fucking collar's too far because of the way the screen is reversed, so y'all can see the words. Anyway, so also I'm wearing the BBN white today. Where's my pictures where everybody sending in the pics of them in they BBN white, yo? Where y'all at? Anyway, let them dislike. It is what it is. Should do the same thing. Like and dislike do the same thing. One day we should just have a day where everybody hit the dislike button. Like and dislike do the same thing. No, don't do that. As a matter of fact, it does mess up a different thing that I like to look at and be able to tell. So don't do that. What up, Maximilian? I haven't seen you in a while. So there's a couple of things I want to talk about. We are gonna have a calling guest. I will be doing a video today. I will be hopefully we'll be able to have our interview of Crippy from Treyway. Well, he's not Crippy that everybody knows. That was Shoddy's homie that used to run security for 6ix9ine. Used to be with 6ix9ine every day. We will have a video coming up. We will have an interview of Crippy that's supposed to be done today, and then I'll be able to post it today. So we will be having Crippy posted a video today. One of the main reasons I was fortunate to get into a conversation with some people that could link me up with Crippy. Shout out to everybody involved. I don't want to call out everybody's names now. At the end, when we get further towards the end of doing this series of interviews that we'll be doing, then we'll let everybody know how they came about. But I don't want to let everybody know how it came about just yet. So please, everybody bear with me. So one of the things that I absolutely do want to say is that one of the main reasons why I wanted to get a Crippy interview, besides the fact that we just want a Crippy interview, period. Let's just not get it twisted. There was that weirdo that called me and was like, "Yo, I'm Crippy brother." So I'm busy. I'm talking to the dude initially, so I'm busy think that he's Crippy brother, the one that be with 50 Cent. You feel me? The one that runs security for 50 Cent. Yo, is it me or do they family just make big adults? Like, I don't know how they was when they was kids, but when they grow up, they just big adults. Anyway, so I thought I was talking to that person initially, and then when I found out I wasn't talking to that person, I was like, "Oh man, I don't want to have this conversation. This person talking crazy." You understand what I'm saying? You can always tell somebody who knows how to talk business and who knows how to carry themselves, in contrast with somebody who don't know how to carry themselves and they just talk crazy. Because I'm letting you know right now, one of the main reasons why it's so hard for people that are in gangs to break into the business aspect, the business part of a lot of different business, a lot of different career paths, is their inability to be able to have a specific type of conversation that you need to be able to do in that particular genre of work, in that particular field of work. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. So we're gonna have a Crippy interview coming up. Shout out to Crippy. Shout out to everybody that got me linked up with Crippy. Some of that was my own footwork, and sometimes you're just a solid brother and niggas fuck with you. Just keep it a stack. So hold on, let me move this thing right here a little bit closer so I don't gotta reach so far from my coffee. Sometimes you a solid dude, niggas just fuck with you. You feel me? I don't know what to tell you. When y'all gonna get y'all BBN whites though? This is white BBN weird culture shirt. When you gonna get your BBN whites? When? When you get one, send me some pictures of it so I could put y'all up there like we got Prince to Amir right now. Shit is hot as hell. Anyway, let's get right into this. So basically, there's obviously an attack on New York rappers. There's always been an attack on New York rappers. This is what people don't understand. There's always been attacked on New York rappers. This is what people don't understand. It's always been, I'll say, since the 1990s, it just became more difficult for New York rappers to be able to get the same liberties as other rappers. Think about it like this for a second. You seen them tell Kodak Black he can't perform at a big event yet? You seen them tell NBA, I don't know, they might have told NBA Youngboy, but you seen them tell Kodak Black? You trying to tell me what the shit Kodak Black is involved in is worse than the shit that Casanova is involved in? I don't think so. I think that Kodak Black he's currently in jail. So that's a fact that the situations that Casanova gets him involved in is not as bad as the shit that Kodak Black gets himself involved in. Casanova wasn't allowed to perform. I don't know why. I actually was speaking the other day. Yeah, Slick Rick and Kane. Yeah, that's a fact, Mike Roberts. I was actually talking the other day and I said, "Joe, I think that these dudes need to everybody that got cut and that they have a problem with, they need to do a charity event concert." And because a lot of times what happens is the reason why these concerts are so important is because you allow people to hear your music in an atmosphere where you could really bang it, where they probably wouldn't have been able to hear your music. You know what I'm saying? Like individuals that would have never hit play, individuals that would have never streamed your shit. You know what I'm saying? You get an opportunity to speak to them. That's why these that's why this is so important for everybody that don't know, to be able to get on the concert circuit, to be able to get on some of these circuits is so important, because you're allowed to be able to bring your music to people who wouldn't normally listen to your music, if that makes any sense. I wish I didn't misname the shit in the beginning. I was just running late today. So when you take that into consideration, then you also have to think like this: when you tell a rapper that they can't perform at a big venue, you are hurting their bottom line. You're not allowing for them to meet a new audience. You're minimizing their ability to be able to speak to new people, and that's why I think they try to take people like Casanova. Don't want to let him. Perform. And this is another thing that y'all don't know. The hip hop police, that whole concept, it started in New York City. That whole hip hop police shit, it started in New York City. Don't get this wrong. I believe it was like under the Giuliani administration, maybe. But that whole idea of we're gonna have a unit that is gonna specifically be watching hip hop and watching rappers, that shit started in New York City. Not only that, but a lot of a lot of the hip hop police situation that also has to deal with gangs, that like those are the gang police also. So just think about that for a moment. So that's why I try to say gangs are extremely prevalent in music. The problem is people don't know how to. Let's say we have a gang, right? And let's say we got an artist, right? Let's say our artist is pumping our music hard, right? Pumping our culture, our lifestyle hard, right? That's not the problem. The problem is when promoters feel like they can't invite you to their venue. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't think the NYPD just sent that letter. I think somebody from Rolling Loud wanted to turn down those people that was on that letter. They didn't want those people to perform, and they reached out to the NYPD and asked the NYPD to get involved. And the NYPD said, "Okay, we'll write a letter." That's it. We request. I'm telling you, that's what I believe happened. That's what I believe happened. Because did Jim Jones perform? Yo, did anybody know if Jim Jones performed? Does anybody know if Jim Jones actually performed? Because if the problem was really somebody being involved with gangs, Jim Jones' name was just mentioned in the court system. Jim Jones' name was just mentioned in federal court. Did he perform? All y'all got to do is pay attention and they'll tell you how to move. You feel me? If you pay attention, they'll tell you how to move. That's it. Casanova hasn't been involved in anything that I know of. And Jim Jones is currently under investigation. And that's a fact, like I just explained. Jim Jones is currently under investigation. He let us know he's currently under investigation when he went up to Hot 97 and when he went up to the Breakfast Club and he really didn't want to talk. So I'm not trying to badmouth Jim Jones. Let's just get this clear. I'm just saying, as far as I know, Jim Jones is currently under investigation. Not just that, but Jim Jones' name was just mentioned in federal court multiple different times on multiple different days. You can't tell me that Jim Jones is that Casanova has more of a reason to not be allowed to perform than Jim Jones. I want both of them to perform, just to be clear. Just so we can be clear, I want everybody to perform. I don't not want anybody to perform. I want Casanova to perform. I want Jim Jones to perform. I want, hell, let Tekashi perform for all I care. I want everybody to perform, just so we can get this clear. I'm not trying to say why did they let Jim Jones perform. Like, I don't want him to perform. I want him to perform. Just so y'all know, I was having a conversation with somebody regarding the tapes that actually heard the tapes, and they said those tapes are terrible. Switching over to Treyway matter for a second, they told me that those Treyway tapes are just absolutely terrible. The conversations that these guys are having, the shit that these guys is talking about on the Treyway tapes that the FBI have, I've heard them that it is terrible that these dudes is talking about each other like it's absolutely horrible. So even little Zan what? So don't blame Jim Jones for having the conversation he was having. That's my point. The conversation that Jim Jones had that we heard is probably the least like the harmful conversation that these guys had just in general. Is what I'm trying to say. Um Rio Martinez says gangs involved with rap can be a big issue. Don't know if you remember Frost sent you clips of dude that I know that we all on the news and how they gave to stop these rappers from performing. No, I remember. I would like to I still would like to talk with homie. That's a fact. Shalanta said Chai and New York City rappers get banned from their own cities. That's crazy. The southern rappers get to do what they want. That's a fact. Yacht Club Entertainment says don't let them take you off track, Frost. You don't have to clear up what you said. You said nothing wrong. Um yeah, I wasn't trying to clear up anything that I said, but appreciate you speaking out. That's a fact. What up, Bree? Um so I just want people to understand that like everybody is talking about what Jim Jones said, but to be factual, I have had conversations with people who heard the entirety of, or who told most if not all of the audio that they have against Treyway. And from what I've been hearing is these dudes was just talking all type of different spicy. Also, I want to add something else for everybody. Just want to add something else. I don't know if I should talk about that yet. I'll let that wait. I'm not gonna talk about that yet. Um, I'm not gonna talk about that yet. I'm not gonna talk about that. I'll talk about that when it's a more positive conversation. Maybe I'll talk about it then, but I'm not gonna talk about it now. Actually, one of the reasons why they wanted to confirm that he was a gang member was maybe in hopes to extend their ability to keep investigating him. Like I told you, they had to cut their investigation short. You feel me? So since they had to cut their investigation short, we don't know if they actually had to stop investigating certain individuals or not because they didn't have enough evidence to keep investigating them. So that's why they needed 6ix9ine and CEO Chris, CIA Chris, to acknowledge certain things on the stand in hopes to be able to continue with those investigations. So that's why that happened. In my belief, that's why I keep telling y'all, 6ix9ine saved 50 Cent, or he helped. I'm not gonna say he saved 50 Cent. That's not fair. But he defended 50 Cent. You feel me? Because who wasn't to say that 50 Cent was in this same clump, and now they don't have nobody attaching 50 Cent to the mess. So now whatever investigation they might have had going with the 50 Cent, or whatever investigation they might have been trying to start involving 50 Cent, now they can't get it started because they don't have no real reason to. Susan said, believe when a federal prosecutor makes a point to establish you're a gang member in federal court, you're under investigation. You are absolutely a person of interest. That's a fact. Don't let nobody tell you different. I'm not gonna speak on that right now, Z Climber. But if you want to bring up something about Sarah, just in general, from what I did hear is that we only could get one side of the story right now, so let's just be clear on this. But what I did hear is that Tekashi was doing her pretty bad. They have her on tape, on audio, talking to somebody on the phone, and basically what she was saying is that she found some Tekashi had to take medicine for some kind of disease he contracted. So she's on the phone talking about that. So that's what I was told. I have to believe it because the person has no reason to lie to me about this. But they didn't tell me anything more than that. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know. But also, just so we can be clear, this same exact individual acknowledged that Tekashi going on the Breakfast Club. I'm not going to tell you who it is. The same exact person acknowledged that they believe also that Tekashi. No, not no HIV. We kicking you out of here for that. Why are you trying to put a? Why are you trying to give people a death sentence? Peace. We don't play them games. He had to go. Hit him dead in the face with his bags. We don't play them games. We don't play them games. All right, so just so we could be clear, the same exact person acknowledged that they also believe that there's a very good chance. Where they said that they also agree with me that because 6ix9ine caused for the case to be shut off. When he came out, he said what he said on the Breakfast Club. That also saved other people from getting worse indictments and from getting indicted. And like what we found out in court, we literally found. Yeah, I do know that this whole Treyway thing is basically it wasn't started because of 6ix9ine, but I'll talk about a couple of things as we go on. But um it wasn't started because of 6ix9ine, but the same people that they use to investigate these guys are basically the same people, the same tactics that the hip hop police use. So even though I talk about this a lot, so people say, "Why don't you talk about hip hop?" You don't realize I'm actually am talking about hip hop. If you understood how closely certain organizations are to these rappers, you will understand that I'm actually talking about hip hop every single time I bring up this case. So what is I just telling y'all? So yeah, the person agreed, individual I was talking to, they agreed that 6ix9ine doing what he did when he went on the Breakfast Club and he said what he said in order to force the where's my jacket at? So what they said was that they believed that when 6ix9ine did go on the Breakfast Club, he forced the hand of the government to lock up the investigation and start pulling people in. Now, with all of that being said, the judge confirmed this in court. So every time I hear about people saying, "Yo, 6ix9ine's a rat, 6ix9ine's a snitch," all I hear in the back of my head is, well, yeah, I do know that a lot more people would get arrested right now if 6ix9ine didn't go on the Breakfast Club, right? The federal government isn't trying to put 10 people in jail at a time. They're trying to get 50, 60, 70 people at one time. They're trying to get 100 people at one time. They're trying to get 150 people at one time. How many people got arrested in this case? 10, 15 maybe? I don't know about what you're talking about, Boxing Fam, so I'm not going to speak on it. And I'm going to ask you not to talk on that because at this point, I think you're trolling. Don't kick them all the way out. Don't kick them all the way out. Give them one more opportunity not to talk about something without proof. We don't do that over here. We don't do that over here. This is the second time I seen Boxing Fan come in here and do what I think is trolling. Somebody go to Complex's Snapchat. One of my admins, go to Complex's Snapchat. If you can't find it, hit him with his bags. You heard what I just said, right, Red? Bro, you heard what I said? I know people who's literally listen to the tape. I know people who literally listen, not person, people. Nah, don't DM me no kind of screenshots. I mean, my admins to go check it out. And we're not talking about this no more because you're not changing the conversation. One of my admins, please go and check it out. Or one of the people in here that I trust. Please go and check it out. I don't believe it. We're not talking about that. Please stop bringing it up. Until somebody go check it and it's confirmed that they have it. I have Snapchat. But I can't go to it because that's gonna make me slow the show up. So we're not doing that. I think he's lying. Don't talk about that no more until we can get you talking about a baby and you talking about a man shooting a female. Don't talk about it no more until we could confirm it. We're not doing that. People are weirdos. You told me before. I don't know how to navigate Snapchat. And he was watching a video that he just did with Nicki Minaj, but he wanted to fix the evidence on it. Snatched boy out the car. Boom. Had him in the car, made him gun butt him, recorded him. You can get touched, bro. They come up right now and just start drumming out. We shooting back here. It's going to be a shootout, bro. But we got to kill somebody. That's not 6ix9ine changing, bro. That's 6ix9ine maturing, bro. And you can't see it. Yo, bro, you can't be the king of New York because you're crazy. Ain't no king getting violated, bro. Hold on, let me turn my speaker on so y'all can hear what I'm listening to. Yeah, if I'm listening to it right now, if the thing that he said isn't in there, he getting kicked. We don't put shit like that on somebody. We don't do that. He says it.
I'm gonna raise her. Women, children, kids, I'm moving around. Sarah moving around the car. I was shoot. I tell you, I'm gonna raise her.
He says it. Shout out to
Women,
boxing
children,
fan.
kids, I'm moving around.
Shout out
Sarah
to
moving around the
boxing
car.
fan.
I was shoot. I tell you, I'm gonna raise her. Women, children, kids, I'm moving around. Sarah moving around the car. I was shoot. I tell you, I'm gonna raise her. Women, children, kids, I'm moving around. Sarah moving around the car. I was shoot. I tell you, I'm gonna raise her. Women, children, kids, I'm moving around. Sarah moving around the car. I was shoot. I tell you, I'm gonna raise her. I know that they try to buy the jury from Harvard. That. Well, but he wasn't even taking it from Chicago. He was just taking it. I mean, stealing from Chicago. He was taking it. Yeah, he was taking it. But well, but he wasn't even taking it from Chicago. He was just taking it. I mean, stealing from Chicago. He was taking it. Yeah, he was taking it. But well, but he wasn't even taking it from Chicago. He was just taking it. I mean, stealing from Chicago. He was taking it. Yeah, he was taking it. But I want it all. She's not, she just listening, playing role. She's not, she just came with me and he would be like, man. She just came with me and let me. That's cool, but now you gotta get violated. Yeah, super violated. Super. Super duper. So ain't too much he can really do unless he gonna work. That's cool, but now you gotta get violated. Yeah, super violated. Super. Super duper. So ain't too much he can really do unless he gonna work.
Shout
That's
out to
cool, but now you
Complex.
gotta get violated. Yeah, super violated. The thing is, he on the radio to my, he's a non-trade gangster. Like I'm not trade with it. Like I'm not with Shoddy. I'm not with them. I'm still a gang member. You still a gang? Nah, we gonna duck. The thing is, he on the radio to my, he's a non-trade gangster. Like I'm not trade with it. Like I'm not with Shoddy. I'm not with them. I'm still a gang member. You still a gang? Nah, we gonna duck. The thing is, he on the radio to my, he's a non-trade gangster. Like I'm not trade with it. Like I'm not with Shoddy. I'm not with them. I'm still a gang member. You still a gang? Nah, we gonna duck. Fighting for me that. I don't know who this kid that he's talking to. You didn't create Treyway. We created you. You was a mutt. We found you on this. Showed you how to be a dog. You was a mutt. You don't know nothing. I heard the fans grab Shoddy and Tekashi. When? Last night. What's that? Last night? What? I heard showed you how to be a dog. You was a mutt. I don't know. Snatch and he was watching a video that he just did.
Real quick. No, I'm not giving anybody a wrench for giving good information. You know how many people have a wrench? If I just gave somebody a wrench, if that was the reason why I give people a wrench, you know how many people will be given? First of all, do y'all understand what kind of criteria I have to go through before I can give anybody a wrench? Shout out to Complex. Shout out to Complex's Snapchat. Salute the boxing fan. That's a fact. It has nothing to do with how much it costs. I just can't. Hunter Rizzle said he donates all the time. He's still not an admin. Hunter Rizzle, hit me up on IG. Yes, I have to check people. Remember the last admins I had? Remember all the problem that I still got getting problems because of those people. I still got those people out there that try to destroy me. so pardon me if I'm not real quick to give out wrenches. Put it like this. We 40 minutes into this show and ain't not one donation drop. So please don't tell me about no admins. Rio says, but this is why I see all this evidence they had Shoddy and he gets only 15 years, y'all tripping. If you thinking he not talking, but I say it's my opinion. I don't know, but that line, that ball was hard though. So see, this is why I say all this evidence they got Shoddy on, and he only got 15 years. Y'all tripping. If you think he not talking, but I'll say it. It's my opinion. Shout out to Rio. See what I'm saying? See how I just mentioned how there's been no donations, and what did my top admin immediately do? Donate. Shout out to Rio starting a $5 drive. You feel me? Hold on, but there's people making tribute videos to Shoddy, isn't there? Isn't there a guy that made a tribute video to Shoddy? I mean, at the end of the day, this is just Shoddy talking. He never actually tried to follow through with any of these things. Nobody shot at her. But Shoddy is known to shoot at people, right? Shout out to Straight Ballin'. He said, let's start the $2 drive. Wait, my shirt. Your shirt's on the way. Where's my shirt? Your shirt? You got to order your shirt. Straight Ballin'? I think that same dude runs like a Sarah foot page or some shit where he just follows Sarah around on the internet, and anytime she posts her feet, he starts a page for her. So shout out to that guy for jerking off to Sarah's feet. I don't know what to tell you. Shout out to that guy jerking off to Shira's feet while he think about Shoddy or some shit. I don't know what the hell. I don't know what, but people enjoy that. So shout out to that. Yeah, they had to. Now I see, and also that makes a lot of sense now. While Sarah was extremely fearful, but Sarah was still big up in Shoddy over and over and over. If you remember, Sarah was in Shoddy's corner after this video was obviously out there. So what's up with that? Sarah was in Shoddy's corner while this video was out there. No, swear to God, Sarah do got nice feet. That's a fact. I'm not. Brian Santiago says she do got nice feet though. No, that's a fact. She got nice feet. That's a whole fact. Shout out to Julius East Harlem. He said with the $2 donation, with the $2 drive, he said checking in from my forklift. Salute. Shout out to you too, my brother. I don't know, but nah, she got nice feet. I mean, I don't know if how big her feet is or isn't. I mean, I saw her in real life. She had heels on. I really couldn't tell. But I don't know. She had like the boots with the heels, so I really couldn't tell. But Sarah's a nice looking lady. I mean, I don't understand why she gets so much shit. Only reason why I ever even said any because her people's like if I didn't always be like Sarah, Sarah, her peoples used to come at me. So then I just said, all right, it's a beef. It's not necessary, but yeah, I'm a leg guy. I like legs. Like you don't have to have the fattest ass, but if you got some nice legs, I'm in. I actually know a shout out to Ladybug. Ladybug is actually a cosmetologist. She's fucking great. She even works on all Ladybug works on like horror movies and all types of different stuff like that, like making up makeup like that. Like she's like A1. You understand what I'm saying? And when I see her makeup, it's not. I don't. It doesn't really ever look caked on. Or when she makes up somebody else, it never looks caked on. So a lot of times people just got to learn better. Have better makeup or learn better skills. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know about this shit. Anyway, most of them dudes around 6ix9ine was 50 Cent homies, little brothers, like Crippy's dude. So I could see why he don't care for Jim Jones. Huh. All right, Two Slice, hit me on my DMs. Somebody put my DM is right there. I am the real Jack Frost. Hit me in my DMs. Why we talking business here in my show, in the middle of my show? Hit me on my DMs. Like, are we talking business in the middle of my show? Yeah, come on, man. Well, first of all, you gotta understand. There's some dudes that a woman talking crazy turns on. Personally, I'm not gonna lie to you. Um, I'm okay with a female expressing herself to the point where even if something's happening that she don't like, she expresses that. I'm fine with that. I'm cool with that. I don't have any problems or any beef with that. And also I know how the internet works. So for everybody that you don't got freaking 1,000 people in your inbox disrespecting you all day, for everybody that every single time you look at your comment section you don't got 100 niggas talking crazy, I'm telling you right now, you would not know how it feels. In her defense, you're supposed to be having a guest on today. And first, let me hit them up, see if they are available. Yeah, so you would not know how it feels. You really wouldn't. Like, not trying to be a dick. I get hate mail 3 o'clock in the morning. So just so you know, 3 o'clock in the morning, I get hate mail. I used to have this one person I used to work with that all they ever wanted to do was like disrupt my happiness. So they'll hit me in the middle of the whenever talking bullshit just to mess my next day up. They feeling bad or sad about their own life, so they trying to. Got to get that negative energy away from you. I like a woman when she's assertive. Like, I'm okay with a female like if she's like assertive. You understand what I'm saying? But don't try to bully me. But well, you could try to bully me, but you know, there's just something really, really sexy about a female who knows how to bully, but not in an overly aggressive way, but in a very persuasive way to make you want to do shit you don't want to do. You understand? Like you would normally be like, get the fuck out of here. But she could persuade you to do those things. You understand what I'm saying? Like there's just a special place in my heart for those type of women. Um, Two Slice says have some breakfast. Appreciate Two Slice for the donation. He said have some breakfast. I appreciate you responding to me. I try to respond to almost every comment. You'd be surprised at how many comments I actually read and don't respond back to because I'm like, motherfucker. All right, so I want to show y'all something. I'm trying to get in contact with a guest we was gonna have this morning, Bryce, but I can't get in contact with him. But I do want to. We're gonna change directions for a minute. I want to bring up some snow shit real quick. Yes, I'm bringing up some snowbilly shit real quick. I was explaining something the other day, and I want to discuss this today on this morning coffee. And there's a couple of things I want to discuss. And the first thing is people don't think that I should respond back to this snowbilly character, right? So before I even respond back, I want to say a couple of things. The first thing is this. I have no idea why the dude started coming after me. Yeah, I'm gonna make a video about the Shoddy audio. I have no idea why the dude started coming after me. The only thing that I could assume why the dude started coming after me is because I did a live with the original blood members, CK Mel, with some of the original blood members. That's what we're calling them on the internet. CK, don't tell me what to do on my channel, Sakar. If you're ever in here to talk about that, you're gonna hit with your bags. Next time, yo, do me a favor. Next time Shakar tries to tell me what I can and can't talk about, let's hit him with his bags. So I did an interview with actually we shot the, so everybody could get an understanding of what happened. We shot the episode of the Wokecast. After we shot the episode of the Wokecast, I was doing some video editing. They stayed in the YouTube studios, hung out there for a while. YouTube studios is dope. Shout out to YouTube. They hung out there for a while. They waited for me to finish with my editing that I was doing for that day and everything else. So after we was leaving, they was then gonna go over to Queen's Flip and do the Queen's Flip interview. Shout out to Queen's Flip. So when we was going over to the Queen's Flip, and that's and we were going over to the Queen's Flip, that's CK, Corey King, Mel Cross, Killer Kev, Wildcat. I always say them in that order. I don't know why I always say them in that order, but I always say them in that order for the most part. So when we was going to the Queen's Flip, we was hanging out for a minute, and while we was hanging out, I went live. So when I went live, they started going at him or whatever the case was. So instead of him saying, I'm gonna go at those guys, which I would have very happily, I let him come on my platform before and he talk about people, and I don't stop him. I don't stop him. He come on my platform, he talk about people. I don't never stop him. Think about how many times. The only time I think I stopped him was when he came on my platform and he started talking about a woman. And I was like, we're not doing that. You're not using my platform to disrespect women. Other than that, I let him talk whatever the hell he want to talk. Shout out to Ant Learn, keeping the $5 drive alive. Other than that, I let him talk what the hell we want to talk. I never stopped him, right? I never stopped him, just so we can be clear. So I think his issue or his problem is that I let somebody else come on my, like, he owns my platform. Now, if y'all want to go back a little bit further, I just want to bring this up. That's part of the problem that I had with those people that were here before as admins. They try to treat my platform like they own my platform. It's my platform. All right, it's my platform. Shout out to Prince 2 Amir, keeping the $2 drive alive. Appreciate you, my brother. It's my platform. Okay, I appreciate everything that anybody does to help out with the platform. I always appreciate donations. I appreciate the individuals behind the scene. I appreciate my admins. My admins do a lot. I appreciate all of y'all. I appreciate the people that reshare the content on IG. I appreciate the people that reshare the content on YouTube. I appreciate the people that reshare the YouTube content on other platforms. I really do. But at the end of the day, I can't stop and do everything that everybody wants me to do. I have my own vision, period. Anyway, getting into it, he decided to come at me. I didn't have time before. I got time now. I just didn't have time. He's been talking about me for how many months? How many months has he been talking about me? Shout out. Do anybody know how many months Snow Billy been talking about me? How many weeks? About 4 or 5 weeks Snow Billy just been talking about me, right? Right? Anyway, this is a piece of, let me just explain something to you, how long ago I had this. Just so you can see that I could have been said something to the dude. I could have been came at the dude. I just didn't care to be honest with you. Just didn't really care to. Oh, wait. Somebody sent me this again. Anyway, so this shit I'm about to show you, I had a long time ago. That's my point. Anyway, for everybody that keeps saying, where's the paperwork on Snow Billy? I'm going to show you some of the paperwork right here, right? This is transcripts. Believe me, when I first looked at it, I did not know what I was looking at. When I first looked at it, I did not know what I was looking at. Move it a little bit closer so it could adjust. Now I'm going to explain to you what happened here. Because when I first saw this, the people that they was explaining it, they couldn't explain it to me in a way that I understood what the hell they was trying to tell me. At least the way that they were explaining it wasn't a way that, it's not that I didn't think that the individuals that was telling me this was credible. No. So many different people just look at the bottom. I think this is real paperwork. I don't think this paperwork is not real. This is real paperwork. This is how paperwork looks. This is just that this is the actual paperwork and not a from the internet, what we usually see from the internet. This is actual paperwork. So let me explain to you what we see right there. So, do y'all remember when Snow Billy came on this platform and he said he did not know who shot him? As far as he know, yeah, it's not a scanned document. That's a fact. He did not know who shot him. He had to wait until the FBI told him who shot him. If you don't believe me, go watch this interview again. I advise, not for nothing. I know this is just me plugging my own shit and trying. I'm not trying to give views on my old shit, but if you really want clarification, what you're gonna need to do is, for you to really truly understand what I'm trying to tell you, you're gonna need to go look at this interview again. I'm gonna show you which interview it is. Hold on. Oh, which? Not that. You're gonna really need to go look at this interview again. This interview, you're gonna really need to go look at this interview again to get a full understanding of what I'm trying to tell you. All right, so basically what happened is this. Remember in that interview, Snow Billy said that the way that he found out who shot him was because the feds told him who shot him. He had no idea who shot him up until that point. Now, there was a few questions I had when he said what he said, but I just said, you know what, I'm not gonna say nothing. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just gonna leave it be. I'm gonna let him tell his story because he was already going off on such a tangent that I didn't want to stop him, because stopping him at that point we wouldn't have got such a great interview that we had. And I didn't have enough information to actually go against what he's saying. So once again, if you ever hear me talking about, this is for everybody, believe me, there's a lot of people from different organizations in this chat that watch these videos. And I'm telling you right now, if you ever hear me put out information that's incorrect and you can help give me clarity, please give me clarity. I'm not going to push you to the side. Give me clarity. I'm not going to push you to the side. If I'm talking about something and I got something wrong, please reach out to me. The dude that was on, some dude called me up. I thought he was trying to put me onto something I didn't know. Dude started talking crazy. Started asking me who I know and who I don't know. I'm busy thinking I'm talking to somebody who might be able to, I'm trying to check out his credentials and everything. Like, who the hell is it? Anyway, long story. So basically, Snow Billy said that the way he found out who shot him was because the feds told him, right? That's a lie and it's the truth. I'm gonna explain how it's the lie and it's the truth. And this is how you gotta pay attention. And this is why I couldn't really go at him on that subject. When somebody gets shot in the head, right? What he was saying happened to him. We have to take into consideration that they might not have the best memory at that time of anything that happened before. Whenever anybody has a big injury to the head, you have to take into consideration that their memory might be a little fuzzy, that they might not be able to remember everything. This is another reason why I couldn't really attack him, or should I say, I really couldn't question him on what he was saying at that time when he said that the feds told him, because sometimes your memory can get fucked up. So let me tell you what happened. What actually happened was this. Let me get the paperwork back. What actually happened was this. What actually happened was this. Snow Billy went and said like this. He went to the feds after they, started talking to him or whatever the case was. And he told him he got shot somewhere where he was not shot at. He told him he got shot in a whole nother place. Because the place that he wanted to tell him he got shot at, I believe, was a place that had video surveillance. So he was trying to send them so they could see, like, so they could try to figure it out on their own so he could say he didn't snitch. Get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? So what he was trying to do was he was trying to say, oh no, I got shot at this one place. So then the feds could go look, see who he was with, and then put two and two together. Right? So first he said he was shot at one place that he wasn't shot at. They went and checked that surveillance. He also said he was shot, and he also said that it was the people that was with him in the club at some that was at the club previously. So they went and they checked all that video surveillance footage, but then none of that worked. So I want y'all to look at this right here. Because this turns sideways. I want y'all to look at this right here. Read everything that is circled. I'll move it a little closer. And then I'll read it out loud. Snow told the agent in substance and in part that Young shot Snow in the neck on January 19th, 2018. Let's look at it again. No, because Snow want all the smoke, right? Snow told the agent in substance and part that Young, that's Aaron Bat Young, shot Snow in the neck on January 19th, 2018. You can officially call the people that support Snow Billy the police. Every single person that is on Snow Billy's channel supporting him. This guy who's supposed to be gangster of the gangsterist. You can officially, don't put Franks up on my channel. I appreciate you, Hunter Rizzo. I really do. But we ain't putting that up on my channel. You can officially call every single person who supports Snow Billy the police. And just so we can be clear, the surveillance video does not show the shooter. Aaron Bat Young would have got away with it if Snow didn't call his name. Aaron Bat Young would have got away with it if Snow didn't call his name. Now, I'm not trying to say people should get away with murder. I'm not saying that at all. But what I am saying is when you out there in them streets playing them hood games, you can't go to the police. I heard, right? That's what I heard. I heard you can't go to the police. I heard when you in the streets playing them hood games, you can't go to the police. The surveillance video does not, let's get this close enough so we can make sure we see that, does not show the shooter. Yo, did everybody cop their BBN whites? Is y'all out here copying y'all BBN whites? You wonder why I'm wearing light colors today? We could officially call anybody that supports Snow on the internet, these niggas is the police. Oh, we could get into why Snow got shot. I'll tell you. So, for everybody that don't know, Aaron Bat Young is not Snow's cousin. So, Snow has been coming on the internet telling everybody that the guy who shot him was his cousin. Aaron Bat Young is not Snow Billy's cousin. They are of no blood relation. Please, Jacqueline, don't even explain it to him. Aaron Bat Young and Snow Billy are of no relation. Now, you good, Jacqueline. You was just trying to answer a question. You good, baby girl. Don't worry about it. So Snow came on our channel. Before we get all the way into, let's just break this down real quick. So Snow came on our channel and he said, yo, I got shot by my cousin. And then he said the police told me who did it. I didn't even know who did it. The police told me. First, Aaron Bat Young is not his cousin. I'm telling you. That's a fact. Second, the police did not know who shot him. He sent them to surveillance, the damn surveillance tapes, and they still couldn't confirm who shot him. Third, Snow told the agent in substance and in part that Young shot Snow. Fourth, he got shot in the neck. He didn't get shot in the head. And he also said that 6ix9ine shot him at one point. I still have that video. I will be re-uploading the video where Snow said that 6ix9ine shot him. Shout out to Aussie Nate, keeping the $2 drive alive. He says Snow is delusional. Hold on, let me make sure I still got that video. Cause I don't erase shit no more. I just block it. Keep it to myself. Don't never know when shit could be used again. Did I? Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Look. Matter of fact, you can go check this video out anytime you want. I didn't block it. Snow Billy did come to me and tell me that if I didn't take the video down, he was gonna send his lawyers though. That's a whole fact. Shout out to Vic Star with the donation, keeping the $5 drive alive. Appreciate you, baby girl. Snow Billy did come to me and be like, yo, you better take that down. I'm gonna send my lawyers. Fuck you talk about. I don't know why you playing with me, Snow. Snow, I don't know why you playing with me. I know everybody that know you. I don't know why you playing with me. I don't know why you playing with me. Snow Lawyer is just like a whole bunch of monkeys in a room with a typewriter. Get out of here. Get out of here. I need a second. I know I'm gonna tell you I need a second. Like everybody's gonna leave. I'm gonna come back. There's gonna be like 30 people in here, but I need 1 second. Aaron Bat Young has not been sentenced yet. We don't know how much time he's gonna get. He has not been sentenced yet. I need 1 second. I'm coming right back. I need 1 second. Everybody does not have to leave. I just need a second. Oh wait, hold on. Let's change that screen because we talking about some other shit. Let's do one of our sponsors. What we doing? I told you, everybody leave. Not everybody leave. Like a couple of people left. But god dang it, man. I mean, sometimes I need a break to go do something. Look, man, I don't know why he want to play with me. I know everybody that know you. Why you trying to play with me? And on top of that, if Snow commit another crime right now, you finish. You don't got nobody to snitch on. You don't know nothing. You ain't in the loop. Nobody's stupid enough to tell you nothing. So you can't get in trouble and then go bring something to the police for them to then get you off or allow you to stay out here in the street. You don't know nothing. Ain't nobody talking to you. Anybody that is talking to you is stupid. I'm speaking facts right now. So we can call anybody that supports Snow Billy the police. So that's why I fucks with niggas. That's why I fuck with niggas. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Look what somebody just sent me. Like, yo, we need you to make a video on this, yo. I just told you I'm gonna make a video on this, but somebody hit me like, yo, we need you to make a video on this, yo. It's a whole fact. I'm gonna drop the video today. All right. I'm gonna get back on my grind. I've been grinding a different way. I've been busy doing other stuff. I need to find me a girlfriend with no job. That's what the serious shit, yo. I need to find me a girlfriend with no job. Cause I need help. Or a part-time job or some shit. I had to fix the title. I had to fix the title to the video. But right now we're at the talking about snow part of the video. You know what, Mike Orange? Here you go for telling me why I'm doing stuff for my own channel. Now I'm gonna hit you with your bags. Yo, could we get some bags? Because y'all know how we go here. When we kick somebody, everybody that puts bags up, y'all also hitting this person in the face with bags. So could we get some bags for Mike Orange? Trying to tell me how to run this channel. Could we get some bags? Mike Orange needs to see some bags. I'm a funny dude. I looked at my coffee like I could tell if it was still warm. Yo, what up? What up? Let's talk about it. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, could I hit you up, my brother? Could I hit you up? Could I hit you up real quick? Wait, why did you time her out? What she said? Yeah, she earned that timeout. Hey, Katia, you earned that timeout. You earned that timeout, so don't worry about it. You earned it. Don't come back and pissed off and mad. You earned that shit. Where the fuck is your number? Hey, yo, call me. I don't know where I put your number. The hell? Oh, there we go. Yo, what up, my brother? Chilling, my brother. What's good? What's good with you? Right now we talking about the whole Snow Billy shit, but before we get into that, yo, I heard you had like a new podcast or something you doing.
Yeah, man, I got a new podcast we about to drop soon called Let's Talk About It. Doing sports, just basically everyday nonsense. Everything that makes sense. Positivity, though, not negative. So if you're coming in with the negativity, I'm going to have Jack hit you with your bags, man.
Yo, I need you to send me some graphics on it so I can put them up every now and then and let people send people to you. So I need some graphics, all right?
Okay. Hey, I need a favor from you, man. I want to interview you. You be interviewing everybody and let everybody talk and do all that, man. I want to hear what you got to say. I want to interview Jack Frost.
I don't know. Let's talk about. We might be able to put something together. I don't know. We might be able to, cause I'm not interested in this shit.
Hey, come on, man. Nah, Jack got some stuff to talk about. Snow Billy and a few other things, and you know we back in 120%.
I don't know. We could probably work something out. All right, we work something out. Hit me by the seeds. But
we gonna get the people what they want. But what's going on, Jack?
I don't think the people want that though.
I think the people do. The people want to know what Jack feels. They want to hear Jack. Jack be interviewing everybody else, be sitting in these hot-ass courtrooms all day long just to get the people the truth. What a lot of niggas don't do, give the truth. So now, the people want to know what Jack feels. You've been dealing with all this bullshit, excuse my language, but it's about time that you get to talk about how you feel, man. The people want to hear it. I guarantee you, your fans want to hear that.
Anyway, let's move on. I tell you what, we could talk about it. We'll talk about it. Is that fair?
That's always fair.
That's
But
fair.
you know that.
We're gonna have a discussion about it. I don't know. Anyway, so
Oh,
okay, so I'm gonna let y'all know right now. All right, just me talking. I just think other people are way more interested than I am. Is that fair?
To an extent. Yeah, to an extent. But you still got a voice, and you still have feelings as a human being.
That's a fact.
And not to go off topic, but Snow Billy really crossing the line. You know, you've been a good brother to him and to a lot of other people. But they just saying your name to get that clout, man. You know how that go.
Yeah, that's a fact. Just since you just mentioned the Snow Billy, let's stay in that for 1 second. But as you can see, he been talking about me for a minute. I wasn't even saying nothing back.
Big facts. That's a big facts. That's real big facts. I know that to be the truth.
He been talking about me for a minute. I ain't been saying nothing back. I just been keeping it pushing, and like just I feel bad because now I got time. I don't know where to put it.
Hey,
I got time now.
Man, they in trouble.
Man, it's a whole fact. What do you think about the Snow? What do you think about the Snow Billy situation, just in general?
As far as with you or in a whole, I give it to you in a whole, which includes you, meaning just basically, I think the boys are fraud. I know the boys are fraud, and I know coming at TikTok for no reason, that's some sucker move. People think they're praying on the week and don't know that you actually strong on the low. That's another topic, but I feel like the boy just he looking for clout. The boy just looking to fit in somewhere. You know, he brought 6ix9ine to the table. No, maybe try to kidnap him.
Yeah.
You try to do shit to him. You didn't mingle with these guys. You was trying to do dirt to these guys. The same way like you gave him love in the beginning of everything, and then he turned around and bite you in the back, stab you in your back. So it's more of a clout chaser. He's trying to fit in. The boy he's going through an identity crisis. He's not a punk.
No.
So he's just not a real nigga. See, there's a big difference. There's a lot of gangsters that's not real niggas. You know what I'm saying? So all that gangster shit don't mean nothing if you can't put it to use. And he's just trying to fit in right now. And instead of saying, yo, Jack, you know what I mean? Show me some love, man. Show me how to do this. Can you hit me on a one-on-one and show me something or something? He's ready to go for your koofy. And don't know that you got ammunition. You can shoot back with real stuff, though.
Yo, hold on. Something I want to say real quick. Don't lose your spot, though. Don't lose your spot. Something I want to say real quick. You could ask this anybody whenever anybody comes to me and they be like, yo, they got any kind of questions about this YouTube shit or anything like that. I'm always available. I'm not gonna carry you, but if I can help, if you ask me for advice and I can help, I'm gonna give you advice. If I can't give you advice, I'm gonna tell you, well, I don't know nothing about that. But I am always here to try to help and assist people all the time. So that's why I feel a way when it was me and somebody and they cool and then they just turn on me, because I'm like, I never did you wrong. I never did you dirty. I never, in no way. Anytime anybody asks me for any type of help or assistance, I try my best to try to be there for them. I try to live the shit that I'm be talking about here every day. The shit I be talking about here every day, that we got to help each other, that we got to assist each other, that we got to be there for each other. That's how I'm trying to be. That's a whole fact. So the fact that homeboy came at me like that for no reason, and I was willing to let it slide, but he just ain't gonna let it go, and he just keeps going on with it and going on with it. That's why we having this conversation today. My fault, my brother.
Hey, that was the best topic of it right there. It's the truth. You do help everybody. But, sometimes you got that one person or two or three or maybe 4 or 5 that's in it for themselves. They're not in it respecting the hand that's helping them. And then when they get where they want to be, they don't continue that love. That love was never there. It was never genuine. It was what they can get out the situation. They see, okay, he popping. Maybe I could get over there and squeeze him. And don't know you don't have to squeeze him. Ask him. He'll tell you. You know what I mean? But everybody with this muscle game, they feel you have to be a macho man in order to do something. You don't have to be a gangster to make moves. Gangsters don't make moves. Good niggas do. Good people do. You could be a gangster and a good person. You know what I'm saying? It's no reason for you to have to flex your muscles on everybody every day. And they think they're going to get more by flexing their muscles. They don't know you're going to run into a brick wall. You established already. It's easy for you to tell a nigga, dog, no, I don't want to help you. Because you don't have to. You're not obligated to do anything. You're not obligated to give a nigga no type of jewels. You don't have to answer a call. All you got to worry about is you and yourself. But you don't do that. You show love to everybody. So when you get bit in the back like that, don't stop being you. Just be more cautious of the people you deal with. That's all. You know what I'm saying? If a person ain't helping himself, don't step out on the limb to help them. Because half of the people that step out there, they're not helping themselves because they don't know where to start at.
That's a fact.
See, if you don't know where to start, you can't help yourself.
That's a fact.
So they looking for help from the beginning. No, start helping the people that show you that they're helping themselves. People that support you. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. It's about you supporting them, helping them, but they also have to show that support back. We can't grow by ourselves. We can grow together, though. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
The only race that don't stick together is black people.
That's a whole
and
fact.
I'm not racist with no race. I got into an issue for myself with a white guy, and a Hispanic came to me and told me we got to stick together. Us Hispanics got to stick together, man. I don't know what you got on your jacket, but just get out of here. And he just looked at me and said that. And for him to say that, I told my wife, I'm like, look, babe, the black people pull out their camera and start YouTubing or start FaceTiming and showing this and World Star. Nah, get that boy up off that girl. Stop them two from about to go to jail for some dumb shit.
That's a fact.
Don't go get killed behind it. But if you know you can stop it, man. Don't let it go on. That's the fact. Problem.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
But you doing your thing, man.
Wait, shout out to Dirty Eric 1500 for the keeping the $5 drive alive. Appreciate you, my brother. I just want to call dude out before we I move on to the rest of the chat. But no, you right about that. We gotta stop watching the fucking show and start being active participants in de-escalating the situation. You 100% right with that. We don't do that. We rather, and when I say we, I'm talking about we as a community. I'm not just talking about me as a person or people that I don't like. I'm saying just we as a community. We have to actively start trying to participate in our own reconstruction. We got to stop allowing all of the negativity to then be what people are trying to say we are. You understand what I'm saying? So we got to stop doing that. Like, think about it. When do black people write our own narratives? We don't. Everybody that says anything about colored people, our whole entire narrative is created by people other than black people.
That's a big fact.
They've been saying black people been lazy since we stopped being slaves. That stigma still exists. So much to the point that some black people are actually lazy because they believe it's them. What happened?
I'm going to tell you something scary. I'm going to go off topic, but this is the scariest thing ever. I had a guy hit me up and say to me, he's mad at you because people like your show, because people follow Jack Frost, and Jack Frost, check this is what he said to me. Yeah, we ran down on him, and this happened, and you know, Jack Frost acts like he can have this happen to you, but he's a civilian. And so I hit him back, and I'm like, so if that's the case, if you're telling me Jack is a civilian and he did it this way or whatever, what the hell was the problem? And then I said, hold on, but you just got on the internet and told a guy you don't know nothing about a situation that happened. You just snitched on everybody. You told me who it was and everything. So I'm like, nigga, you bigger than 6ix9ine. Y'all pointing the finger and bothering people. If you told me you don't like this man because people like him. How the hell do you hate a person you never met or a person that you really don't know? It's scary. It's spooky. We're not lazy. We're becoming dependent on each other, on people, not on each other, on people. If I can shut Jack down right now, I can get his fans and my popularity go up because I proved Jack was a fraud. That's what I feel a person think instead of, damn, let's work together. We make this internet so strong. There's 1 billion people on this internet. It's enough to go around for all of us. We pull all together and make the biggest platform they ever seen in their fucking life.
That's a fact.
He got with the clout. He got what he know. We make the biggest fucking podcast in the fucking world. There's 1 billion trillion people on the internet. But people don't think like that. They'd rather shoot each other down. They'd rather shoot you in your back.
Now, I know who you're talking about. And what I'm going to say is these same people will go into any female that they see donate on this channel and going and telling them like, yo, we know where you at. Yo, you better stop going on Jack's live. Yo, like threatening them in their lives and their families. These same people.
Hey, yo, Jack, but hold on. This is the flip side to that. So as soon as I start digging, investigating who this poop butt nigga right here was, I reach out to his big homie. Hey, yo, listen, I sent the number through, we talk. I don't call his name, but you know his big homie. He live upstate somewhere now, but he do a lot of east side playing around, and I'm from uptown. So I mean, you know, and I left from River Park Towers before I moved down here. So you know, I'm active. So when we reach out to him, you know, all a pleasant conversation, good conversation. You know, Jack, my family, man, like y'all niggas fall back from that shit, and then I guess he gets to the little homie gets back, you know, and then I'm trying to watch that fall back and fall back. Then you got the Mr. Anti dickhead, excuse my language. You know, I'm talking about goof face, but I reached out and like you said, you know, he didn't agree with certain things that all right, whatever, but just leave that man alone. And it's not about muscle, it's about right is right, wrong is wrong. You don't bother nobody. You can't hate the boy, get all the information, man. You're blocking.
But you know that's what it is, though. But hold on, this is the flip side to that. If they wasn't so busy hating on me, maybe some of these people that talked to me would have been talking to them.
That's a big fact. I mean, I don't reach out to none of them. I mean, we got the biggest story in the world. They just don't even know what you got. But see, that's another thing. See, you in tune with the real side of things. Nobody. I'm not going to sit over there and talk to them. I don't even want their support.
Nope.
Because whoever follow their type of time, they got to be ignorant. If you can sit there and listen to 2 hours worth of ignorant shit, ignorant stuff, you about as ignorant as the person talking it.
That's a fact.
Because once the person opens his mouth and I know half of this is BS, I'm out. I don't even want to hear that. Like, I don't even go back and check with you no more. Yeah, yo, man, listen, I'm about to start trolling them with my real picture, because half of them, when I tell you half of them, they talk nonsense. I listened to a guy last night. You know what I'm talking about. He's like, yo, what happened? And I'm sitting here like, man, you call all these people a rat. You call all these people this and that, but we got paperwork on you. And I'm like, this is a street dude telling a supposed to be street dude this. You know what he did? Put me on timeout and then hit me where I can't even say nothing else. I said, damn, this nigga working Jack. This nigga hit me with my bags, Jack. He cussed out everybody. I screenshot him. He cussed out everybody that said something to him, but me. He knew I was on that type time with him. So when he did that, he just busted me with my bags, man. I'm like, all right, I'm out. I'm gonna hit my bags, man. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, Jack. It's crazy, man. You got a good platform. You winning. When you winning, they gonna come at you like this.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? If you wasn't doing no numbers and you wasn't nobody, they wouldn't have no Marvin Jack for what? You're the only person that can turn your live on in a laundromat. They got 300 people on there. Come on, you a bad man. You a bad man.
Let's go!
Yo, me and my wife was laying on the bed tuned in laughing like hell, watching people get bags. But you know what? It's a normal life. You living your life and you doing what makes you happy. That's what you got to do, man.
That's a fact.
And your real followers, your real supporters, they gonna support you whether you're in a laundromat, if you're walking down the block, if you're in the courthouse, wherever you at, they gonna support you. It don't matter where you at. It's who's putting out the content. It's what you putting out. You know what I'm saying? You hurting them right now. Crippy interview coming out.
Yeah.
You hurting them right now. You hurting them. You hurting them. They can't get that.
Nope. Well,
they can't get that.
Like I said before. See, this is just I'm not trying to really harp on this, but you know, I am. One of the things I said before that I just mentioned a minute ago, people were mad at me because of the information I could get, right? All you gotta do is just be real. That's it. You don't gotta be a gangster, you don't gotta be a tough guy, you don't gotta be a street dude. All you gotta be is somebody that people could come and they could communicate with you and they know you're not bullshitting them. And people are gonna come talk to you. But since these dudes is so busy trying to make me look bad. You know how many videos they're out right now that are just absolute all lies, fabrications? And the courtroom proved it. Like, what happened in court proved that there's guys out here with like 10, 15, 20, 30 videos on their channels. That's all lies. And the only reason why they made those lies was because they were so busy trying to attack me for no reason. They got entire videos. It's all lies. How is somebody going to want to come talk to you? You understand what I'm saying? Does that make sense? What kind of niggas going to want to come talk to you? What kind of person is really out here in the street that if they talk to you and you say some weirdo shit, their life might be on the line? Why are any of them going to talk to you?
Because they weirdos like the nigga put it up.
But, exactly. You have to. My point is, ain't nobody talking to them. Fuck. We're gonna talk to you.
That's why they putting out lies, Jack. Because ain't nobody talking to who. I'm not talking. I ain't got nothing to say to nobody. They get indicted. I ain't with it. Not I. Nope.
That's a whole fact.
Mr. Money sitting in there. Nope.
And then
Jack,
also,
you will not be covering my story.
and then also, this is another thing. You know how it is when somebody tell you something, but you know they know more, but they don't tell you that part because that's not something they could talk about. So just imagine all exactly. So imagine all the people that watch that watch over here might watch a video or two, and they know I know more, but they also understand that I can't say more, and I'm being respectful of that. How could you not respect that?
There's a million of them. I mean, I know it from just talking to you in general. I'm like, shit. And man, listen, I'm gonna tell you something. If you could sit in that courtroom, see, I've been on the other side, and sit in that courtroom all day long and get that information, and y'all don't listen to that man that's sitting in that courtroom, but you listen to a man. They got a phone call from his man. They got a call from his other man. They got a call from this man that was talking to the nigga behind the gate with a phone and all this other extra YouTube stuff. Yeah, y'all niggas gonna fail. That's why they run to you, Jack, man. And they mad because you get it firsthand. Do you know it's public information? All you got to do is take your lazy behind down there and sit too.
That's a fact. And some of these dudes is in New York.
Yeah, most of them.
Yeah, they're in New York. And I'm letting you know right now, is some of you dudes shouldn't have went to the courthouse. Because y'all made some videos that there might be some people that want to run into you.
Yo, some of them shouldn't even be YouTubers.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a whole fact. That's a whole fact.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all know, like, I'm put it like this. I'm gonna tell you how real it is. Just me talking, right? I'm gonna tell you how real it is. There's been people that put out videos and individuals hit me up saying, yo, why is this guy lying just to tell me the real story? And I didn't even know there was a real story to go after in the first place. But they called me up so they could be like, yo, Frost, what's up with this guy? And I'm like, I don't even fuck with that dude. That guy's a weirdo. And so they tell me the whole drop, the whole entire story that I then put up on this channel and get fucking 50, 60,000 views on it. And I didn't even know the shit existed. And the only reason why I know about it is because some other dude was out there lying.
Yo, and you know why? And another nigga can't tell it, so he gotta get it to somebody. He want to tell it so bad he can't. So he gonna bring it right to you.
Gotta go talk to somebody that they trust. That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
How you gonna trust a nigga lying all day?
Yeah, that's why they over there with 30 videos full of lies. You know, but even if you want to lie on yourself. Don't implicate other people in it that has nothing to do with that, and don't try to downplay another man to make your content look like it's real. Everybody knows a lie. You gotta understand, it's people that's around these people that didn't get caught up in the nonsense, that stayed away from it, but they dealt with these same people every day. You know, it's not just the people that got caught up in the nonsense. It's other people that they dealt with that wasn't a part of the nonsense. So when you're telling these stories, it's still people out here that know the real story.
That's a
just
fact.
because they behind there and they can't really reach out and tell you like they want to, don't mean you can't get the story. And that's where you get in there.
That's a fact.
You know, Miss Treyway interview, dope.
Appreciate that.
Dope. You know what I'm saying? Dope. Like when you hit them with that right there, that was enough to make everybody content look real stupid. You know what I'm saying? that right there, that hurt feelings, man. You know, that made a lot of people mad because then you made a lot of people not valid no more.
Yeah, it's
a lot of big people.
It's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
But at the end of the day, see, I do it like this. I'm gonna tell you how I do it. I've been gonna explain this a ton of times. I'm gonna let you lie. I'm gonna let you put out a fuck up video. I'm gonna let you tell all the lies. I'm gonna let you get your lie all the way to completion. Then when you get your lie all to completion, I'm gonna hit you dead in the face with your bags. Because I know how to deal with a liar. I'm gonna tell you how you don't deal with a liar. While a liar is telling you a lie, let them talk. Because if you cut them off in the middle of their lie, they're gonna know how to reorganize their lie. So let them talk. You're dealing with a liar, let them talk. Let them get all the way to the end of their lie. If you notice, women do it to men all the time. Are you done? They do it to men all the time. Let them get all the way to the end of their fucking lie. Then when they get to the end of their lie, you hit them in the face with their bags. And that's how I deal with people on the internet that got something to say about me.
Hey, yo, you telling the truth.
It's a whole fact.
Hey, yo. Big facts. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you ain't lying. I'm married. I definitely know.
That's how women do us. They let you tell the whole lie. And then they say, are you done?
Boy, they didn't let you, you didn't sit there and pour everything out.
Yep.
And then brushing your head with them bags. Mm-hmm. But you know what? Though, you just gotta keep pushing on him. You know what I'm saying? Like that's no silly nigga. He not gonna stop because he bored. He behind a keyboard somewhere with nothing to do. And I just want to say this on your show. And you had nothing to do with what I'm about to say. You can't portray to be a real nigga, then call and DMs and all that stuff saying you want to get your lawyers and shut people page down and do all this because that's a form of censoring. And you're not a law-abiding citizen, so you cannot live by those rules, nigga. You got to get a better blog. You got to get you some real stories, and you got to put them out there and beat Jack Frost the right way. It's like a game of pity pat, nigga. Stop cheating. You know what I'm saying? Get the cards from under your legs. Stop cheating. You know what I mean? Real niggas don't do that. That's a sucker move right there. I'm going to get your page and do this to your page. Man, this boy's established, man. He got people in places where your page might disappear. Stop, man. Leave the nigga alone.
That's a whole fact,
and I know he listening. He listening. So leave him alone, man. Leave him alone. Just get some better content, man. Stop putting up that bullshit. Nobody want to hear no Frank stands. We grown men. Who the hell want to talk about Frank stands, man? Stop the bullshit, man. Grow up, man. You know what I'm saying? You're looking dumb. Talk about some sports or something. Basketball about to start up. The Lakers got the best team in the league. You know what I'm saying? Do something.
Yo, that's the realest.
That's the problem.
That's the realest shit.
Too busy on trying to knock the next man down and leave yourself vulnerable.
Yo, that's the realest shit. That's the realest shit you just said. Not everybody has to do what I'm doing. You can literally talk about sports. You're always people argue about sports all day. You can
over here with let's talk about it. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about sports, and let y'all know we're a big full supporter. That's my mentor. You know what I'm saying? I don't take no credit where they supposed to be taken, and I give it where it's due. That's my mentor, and that's what I'm talking about. Sports and stuff like that. World news. Trump about to get impeached. Stuff like that. Stuff that makes sense. All that game stuff and all that. See, it makes sense with you because you're blogging them. You're not actually involved with that. You know, so you can talk about it till you blue in the face. I don't want to talk about that. I lived it. You know what I mean? I don't want to talk about that no more. In fact, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to tell them little kids about not doing it. You know what I mean? All the stuff that went wrong in it, because there's nothing right about it. I don't care how you put it. It's just a bunch of niggas together. You could do that by yourself. You don't need a gang to define who you are. And that's the type of shit I'm on. So anybody out there promoting, be a part of something like that, negative, they get their bags in my room. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with none of that shit there. I don't even want to talk about that. You know what I mean? But sports, there's a whole lot of other stuff. We got a God, whether you pray to Allah, God, Buddha, whoever. We can talk about that. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things to talk about. That's why I said, over here, let's talk about it. Come on over. As long as you ain't threatening nobody, you can stay. And we can talk about whatever you want to talk about. You don't like black, white, blue, green, purple. Tell me why. Let's talk about it. There's a whole lot of other stuff to talk about in this world than violence and killing people and doing dirt to each other or trying to knock the next man down. Build your content on something else. That man got that lane sold up. You can't blame work on his block. Go get you another block.
Hey, yo, hold on one second. You on the road, though. Shout out to Rondell, keeping the $2 drive alive. She said, keep up the great work. F the haters, Frost. I want to make a comment to somebody real quick because they've been talking about this for a minute, and it has to deal with the 6ix9ine interview. I would love to interview Tekashi 6ix9ine. Let's get this straight. But at the end of the day, I can't make it seem like I have a better chance of interviewing him than the Complex, than the Academics, than a Breakfast Club, than an Ebro. These guys got all better opportunities to interview the 6ix9ine than me. If he does interview with me, that would be dope. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna stand here and act like he has to do anything. He doesn't have to do anything. He could do whatever he wished to do. Now, with that being said, an interview with me would be a different interview than an interview with all of those guys. You understand what I'm saying? Because they have agendas. I don't have an agenda. Shout out to them, though. It's cool having an agenda. I don't have an agenda. So if he wanted to speak with me, right? If he wanted to speak with me, if he wanted to interview with me, that would be dope. I think this is just me knowing what I know about the case, knowing where the high and low points are, knowing what would be things that I know for a fact he would want to talk about and he would have the opportunity to talk about without having to pull teeth. I think that an interview with me would just be different than an interview with anybody else. I think the next best person to give him an interview, people aren't going to respect it the same because that's his homie and that's Academics. People just aren't going to respect it the same because that's his homie. So you understand what I'm saying? If that makes any sense. So, but other than that, like, yeah, I want to interview 6ix9ine. Hell, I want to interview Hova. Can you get me a Hova interview? What the fuck is wrong with you niggas? I want to interview everybody. But at the same time, as much as I would love to talk this into existence every day, do y'all understand the type of blowback I would get if he does not interview with me and I've been talking about it every day? I would get such an incredible blowback. So I have to be cognizant of my capabilities that I have over here at the BBN Network, and I have to be mindful that at the same time I want to talk something to existence. I also don't want that to be the end all be all of what we do over here at the BBN Network. Maybe he talked to us, maybe he don't. I wish he do. If he don't, it's fine too. I'm not gonna start reporting on him different. You feel me? Does that make sense? That make any sense, my brother? Did he hang up?
No, I'm here.
Oh, all right. Yeah. You ain't know if I was
Now
done.
you make a lot of sense. Hey, you make a lot of sense. Like I was just listening to you on it. You make a whole lot of sense with it. Like,
because they want.
Mean, why would you turn down a 6ix9ine interview?
But you got people that want me to talk about it every day. But I want to interview 6ix9ine. I would love to interview 6ix9ine. Do I might be able to get an inside track on it. I might not. But at the end of the day, like I said, look, nobody's channel, nobody's internet, nobody's nothing on the internet has been more comprehensive than my story on this. Nobody else's story has been more comprehensive. I'm gonna explain something to y'all real quick. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I want to show y'all something because I don't, and I'm not trying to pat myself on the back right here. I be patting myself on the back sometimes. Let's keep it a stat. But that's just because I got so many haters. But I'm not trying to pat myself on the back right here. But I want to show y'all something real quick. What's the? I want to show y'all something real quick. Take 2 seconds. You see this video? Tekashi 6ix9ine protects himself from Treyway. You see that video? I'm going to show y'all when this video was actually put up. Oh, wow. I'm on the wrong side of the screen. I ain't that cheap. All right, so I'm going to show y'all when this video was actually put up. This video was actually put up. I'm doing it all the way like this so y'all can see I'm not bullshitting. I'm not going to a different video. This video was actually put up July 27th, 2018. You know how far back that was before all of the fucking... They got arrested in November.
Yeah.
I've been on this.
They don't understand that.
Nah, they don't. So I'm saying if he was to interview with me, that'd be dope. But I have the most comprehensive and you watch, I'm telling you right now, you're gonna be surprised at how much shit that I said that right now we don't think is correct, but was actually correct. I just didn't have the I just don't have the proof right at this moment. You understand what I'm saying? Like right at this moment, I don't have the proof to say, look, here. But then at some point, watch when he comes out and he starts talking, at some point you're gonna see the proof. Oh man, this dude Jack Frost was right about something else. This dude Jack Frost was right about something else. But it's okay. I'm not knocking nobody. I'm not trying to go at nobody and nothing like that. But I am going to say this. Snow, you could have left me alone.
Yeah. You know what? Because the boy got time.
That's a fact. I got time now, nigga. Part of my language. You could have left me alone. That's a whole fact. I didn't even want beef with you. Let's show this up. Let's bring this paperwork back up real quick. Because everybody say that we need paperwork all the time, right?
Oh man.
That's what they say, right? So let's just so let's be clear on something. First thing we're gonna be clear on is right here. Hold on, let me turn this shit sideways so the words can get bigger. I want everybody to be able to see this shit. Snow. Remember, he's a gangster. Told the agent in substance and in part that Young, that's Aaron Bat Young, who is not his cousin like he says is his cousin, shot him in the neck, not the head. Now, first of all, he says Snow shot him. First, he said the FBI told him who shot him. He had no idea. Remember that part? Then he said it was his cousin. He had no idea his cousin shot him. Then he said he got shot in the head. All three of those things are lies. All three of those things are lies. The FBI, look what the FBI said. The FBI said that the surveillance video does not show the shooter. So how could the FBI have told him anything? Please explain this to me. This guy just lies. What you were saying?
He told who the shooter was in a lie right here.
No, first he tried to send the shooters to the video. He signed me, pardon me. First he tried to send the FBI to the video, showing them who the shooters were. The FBI still couldn't put it together because they can't just say the person was with him. They got to see the actual act.
Yeah.
They can't just say, oh, well, that person was with you. They must have shot you. They got to see the actual act. So then he had to confess it. No, it was Aaron Bat Young. He shot me. So come on, stop it. And then he called the dude his cousin that ain't his cousin. This guy just all types of different lies. Don't worry, Snow. That's not it. Just so we can be clear, that's not it. You wanted this type of energy. I wanted to leave you alone. I ain't want to talk about the shit. Remember? People coming here all day talking about Snow. I'd be like, man, I don't got no problem with that guy. He just beefing with himself. Okay, now I got time. So you understand what I'm saying? With that being said, we got Crippy calling in today. He's not going to be on the live. We're going to get the interview. The interview is going to go up. But I'm having an interview with Crippy today. You know Crippy, right? You know who Crippy is, at least, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And watch when you hear the other people who I have interviews with.
Oh, man. See, but she left you alone.
She just left me alone. That's a fact. And all of y'all channels out there that make fucked up videos about me, talk about I don't know what I'm talking about. Real niggas think you niggas is clowns. Part of my language, but they think y'all dudes is clowns. I'm just letting you know right now, right off the rip. They think you dudes is clowns.
That's a big fact. and no, some of them are actually clowns. Big facts.
Clowns. So for everybody
with the, the big nose and the shoes and stuff. Yeah,
Exactly. So for the individuals that got me like in their intros and the people that want to come on their channel and be talking dirty about me for the last 8-9 months, yo, how you talk about a dude for 8-9 months? It took me like 2 weeks to even find the time to say anything about this dude Snow. It took me like 2-3 weeks. 2-3 months to get time to talk about Snow. How is dudes finding time to talk about other dudes whole stretches of months, 9 months, 10 months? I don't know what kind of life you guys is living.
Hey, man, niggas is bored, man. When they got, I'm telling you, Jack, man, they got the notifications on. As soon as you go live, that joint just do something to them, man. Do something.
That's a fact.
Oh boy, Jack Frost live, nigga be in court. That joint come up with him, he going to
bail. I'm trying to tell you, this shit is crazy. And then on top of that, just so we can be clear on this, for everybody that's been in New York City and you act like you a super tough guy and you in New York City, I've been at court every day. Everybody know I was gonna be at court every day. If I'm so much pussy or whatever, y'all niggas could have showed up at the train station. Yeah, I ain't have to come all the way into the courtroom. I'm not trying to tell nobody to meet, but I'm just explaining. You understand what I'm saying? Like, why?
Hey, yo, Jack, man, we live in an era right now where niggas getting killed off the internet. You know, they shooting people through emails and stuff now.
Yeah.
This ain't back when we was, you know what I'm saying? Now, if you got a mean Twitter figure, you the man.
That's a fact.
Ain't nobody pulling up no more. We used to be face-to-face at 3 o'clock after school. Remember we used to punch our hand and be like, I see you at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
The clock all day, like 3 o'clock is going down. Now, I shoot you an email at 2:45 in the morning.
That's a fact.
Caught a body. You know, so it's different now, you know. Listen, if they ran the New York streets, then everybody know everybody. You know what I'm saying? You would have been part of them conversations. You was never part of them conversations. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nobody's going to say you didn't put your work in, but when you putting your work in on your own people or you doing it to the weak, man, that shit don't count. You know what I'm saying? Take your show on the road. That's the next drag. You know what I'm saying? And nobody really get points for tearing their own city up. You go turn other cities up.
That's a fact.
That's how you really get known. You know what I'm saying? So they got it all backwards. You busy trying to tell you that they're gonna lose.
This is another thing I want to say real quick. Wait, did I lose the thought? You are not a tough guy if you trying to fight somebody that don't want to fight. Like, what kind of shit is that? Like, where do they do that at? Somebody like you talking crazy and the guy's like, man, I don't even want to fight. Then you snuff him. How is that being tough?
See, it's not at all. But like I said again, we in the days with the internet rule. So he can throw you in a punch emoji and you fall out on your show. You know, he got you. You know what I'm saying? Like, because a real dude that want to see you, like you said, I know you've been at the courthouse. I know you got to go home. I don't have to do that for the court. I go down and see him on you. I know you got to go eat lunch. I know you walk around with your camera out every time your notification come on. I know that. You know what I mean? That's why I hate you. You know what I'm saying? So if I want to see you, I see you.
And
don't want to see you.
And do you notice most of these people that beef with me on the internet don't come outside?
Yeah, because nobody knows.
Who's that laughing? Somebody in the background laughing. That's a fact, though.
You got my wife back in
That's a fact, though. Most of these people that's beefing with me on the internet, they don't come outside. I'm always outside.
Yo, my man, you was just in a laundromat for an hour, almost 2 hours.
4 hours!
In the laundromat, all live. Talk about if you don't like it, I give you your bags right now, laundry bags. What's up? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. I know niggas dungeon over there like, I hate Jack Frost, man. I hope his clothes come out pink. You know what I'm saying?
I better watch out. They're gonna try to throw like a shirt and turn my clothes, my white's pink or some shit. I gotta watch my laundry now.
Hey, yo, we live in that era, nigga. Put some Kool-Aid in your white clothes.
Oh, man. Guys, it's crazy, yo. I'm just saying, but like, and just so we could be clear, I'm not trying to challenge nobody or nothing like that. So weirdos, be clear on this. I just want to make this understood. I'm not never doing nothing to nobody. I'm always minding my business. People are just throwing out random weirdo shit because they have the ability to, because they on the internet. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm just calling them on their random bullshit. Just don't even, why do you even have to want to have a beef with me? I don't even want beef with nobody. When do you ever see me talk to somebody first? Shout out to Dance Hall Tours for the donation. Says, your head is on a swivel at the train station. These people beefing with you must be good content because you talk about them every day, B. Nah, first of all, I just have my head on a swivel. There's just chicks around and they be looking good. I can't look at the women. I
mean, I think I'm a single man should be able to look at the women, man.
Yeah, man. Dance Hall Tours don't want me looking at the women. Oh, man, Dance Hall, why?
Hey, man, listen, man. New York City and the Bronx, man, the Puerto Ricans ahead.
That's a whole fact.
Going backwards, you know.
Hold on. First of all, not just the Puerto Ricans, but the Puerto Ricans, the Dominicans, and the blacks. Okay, so just so we, I live.
You messed up in the head, man.
Yeah.
But see, they don't know nothing about that, man. You know, so you can't get mad at them. They ain't never been on them concourse blocks. They don't know nothing about that. You gotta give them a pass, Jack. Don't bag them.
Yeah, but that's just me though. I'm always looking around. I don't take nothing for. I grew up in a different era. I grew up when people don't know about the '80s, yo. In the '80s, abandoned buildings was everywhere. There'd be whole lots of rubble. Am I lying? There'd be whole lots of just rubble. I know you playing Dance Hall Tours. My nigga, you donate like $200 a week to this channel. I know you play. You love this channel. We love you too, my brother. Shout out to Dance Hall Tours for the donation. He said, I'm just playing for us. Do your thing. I already know, my nigga. Like, part of my language.
Shout out to Dance Hall.
Yeah, man. So, the point in which I'm trying to make, Dance Hall, you're about to get a whole bunch of people on your IG cursing you out, by the way, because I said how much money you donate to the channel, so they're going to try to run you away. They're going to threaten you, your kids, your wife, your mother, your dog. They're going to poison your fish. I'm just letting you know. They're going to all types of different craziness. So
they kidnap your hamster, everything.
That's a whole fact. Yo, so I live in the Bronx, and so we can get an understanding of like what kind of era I grew up in. I grew up in the Bronx in the 80s. When you could be walking on the block and there'll be a whole bunch of niggas you don't know on the side of the street you on, and across the street there's gonna be freaking stray dogs. And you gotta choose which side you want to walk on. Is this a lie though? And you be walking and you walk by yourself.
It's all fact.
And you gotta choose because the guys, they might not try to rob you. They might try to rob you.
Mm-hmm.
The dogs,
Yeah,
they might not try to chase you. They might try to chase you. So you gotta decide if you want to walk there or if you just say, you know what, I don't want none of these problems today, and you're gonna go the long way all the way around the block. This is the facts. So when you see me walking around and paying attention, that's because I grew up in an actual battlefield. I grew up in an actual war zone. That's a fact.
man. Walking down them Bronx blocks was rough, man. Especially being from Harlem. Oh my God, trying to
Oh
go to
man.
161 to go to Yankee Stadium. All them dudes from over there, Melrose, and then you go to listen, man. Skate Key, you had to hold your Vance in. I'm talking about the Arlington Avenue Skate Key.
Yeah, I know
You
what
know,
you're talking about. By the 2 train.
Hey, man, listen, man, it was hell trying to be from Harlem to go up there, man. Listen, yeah, it was pain, man. You had to look around. So, you know what I mean? Hey, I totally agree. Walking up that dark Davidson block, or get caught back there by Lambert.
Oh wow, you talking about over there near Burnside?
Yeah. Come back Burnside if you want after 10, 11 o'clock to see what happens.
Yo, you know, up there on University on Burnside, that's the actual tree that this dude really crashed into, right?
Yeah.
Slick Rick.
Yeah.
You know, Slick Rick has a song, Crash into a Tree near University. Well, the song came out first. And then after the song came out, Slick Rick, I think he shot his bodyguard, right? And then
on 174.
Yeah, and then he was really driving and running from the police and crashed into a tree near University. That really happened. That really happened. But it happened, the actual accident happened after he wrote the lyrics though.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're 100% right. Yeah, see, I was living down there. I was in River Park Towers, right down the block from there. And then I came down here. But all that right there, walking up that hill, even, man, listen, Ogden Avenue back there at High Bridge, okay, Gun Hill Road, all that. Yeah, Edenwald Projects, Bronx was rough. Soundview, Castle Hill, Monroe.
Yo, you know, like,
nowhere.
Put it like this. Fordham Road was the main place that you go there to go shopping, and you probably somebody gonna try to rob you. That's a whole fact.
You get robbed.
You get robbed on Fordham.
Get a slice of pizza right there on the corner.
That's a fact.
Right there.
That's a fact.
Real talk. It had the Army and Navy joint right there. It still will book you.
That's a fact.
Big time. Yeah, hell yeah.
That's a fact.
Hell yeah. Right there on the corner by the train station. They can book you right there. Come here. Where you going? Yeah. Well, right there. Take your pizza and everything. Bronx was rough.
And then take your shoes and throw them shits up on the line. It's a whole fact.
Put your walk down. Every block you walk down, there's about 100 pair of shoes up there. Everybody they done booked. They done threw their shoes up there.
That's a fact.
No, real talk. Back in the early 90s and all that, you walk past the block and have about 100 pair of shoes on the light pole. That's all the people that they caught coming down their roads.
Yep.
Everybody that came down there got their shoes thrown up there. Shit. About 80% of them ain't make it. Real talk, it was different. The bus different, man.
Calvin Durham says, I want to read this comment. Calvin Durham says, Jack Frost, I always press the like button even before I see you. I know certain police officers who would like to see this channel shut down. I want to thank you for your effort you put into this. Appreciate you. I keep telling y'all, I be telling y'all what the freaking police is doing before they get ready to do it. I be putting people on. I keep telling y'all that. I don't know what I keep telling you. Don't listen to these suckers that I keep telling you. I be telling you how the police move, operate. I be put but you know what you gonna do?
Well, that was deep. Hey, Calvin Durham, I'm just gonna say shout out to you, big homie.
It's a fact.
Deep, man. That was big. That was big, deep right there. And it's crazy because the internet police is the most dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Like they the most dangerous. You heard about them Beach Street walkers. All right, play with the internet if you want. That's what's happening. Shouldn't we be having YouTube pages and doing all the dumb stuff they do on there, man? Like y'all niggas crazy. Y'all crazy as hell.
Yeah.
That's why you come over here and let's talk about it. You better like LeBron James. That's all I can tell you. Because if you like Cookie Williams, this is not the place for you.
Oh man, yo. God dang it. I'm not a LeBron fan, but I do respect his talent. immensely.
Hey, check this out. I don't care as long as you're an NBA fan, a soccer fan, a tennis fan. Yeah, you can even be a Trump supporter. Just don't come over here talking about no blood crip with me. I don't want to engage in that. I don't like it. I don't approve of it. Let's talk about some positive. How many kids graduated this year? So
That's
I
a
do
fact.
not want to talk about none of that stuff.
That's
You know, when you live that life, when you've been involved in that, and that was your life, man, you don't want to see these kids do the same thing. I got 5 girls and 2 boys. You know, so I got a son cripping on the streets of New York right now. I'm one of the biggest homies for sex money. I'm not with all that, man. Like I don't approve of it. So anybody that's approving of these kids out here killing themselves and doing all this wrong stuff, you're a bozo. You're a bozo, and I said it. This is sex money. I said it. You know what I mean? You're a bozo. You ain't promoting these kids to get up and go to school. The ones that can make it there. You know what I'm saying? You ain't giving them. We came up where you walk through a gangster block, any barrel. The gangsters on the block gave you some sneaker money. You know what I'm saying? They made it where you could wash their car and make a couple of dollars. Now you walk past, give you some Percocets and some Molly. You know what I'm saying? Like the times is different now. You know, it's wicked. Let me tell you, I knew the drug game was over when the junkies started serving the regular niggas. That's when I realized the game was over. When you can walk down the block and the junkie like, I got it. Like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? Our rappers rapped about the drugs. These rappers rap about taking the drugs.
Yeah. Yo, that's so real. That's so real. That's so like that's the point I was trying to make when I was trying to explain the whole this is the type of era I grew up in. A lot of shit that people think is some like a lot of shit that people do nowadays, people didn't do back then. Like people didn't like I remember if you had to go 5-6 blocks, you know what I'm saying? People would be like, yo, go get so and so to go with you. You didn't go like all the way somewhere by yourself. Your mother would be like, yo, go get so and so to go with you.
Yeah.
Don't go by yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's how the Bronx was. I can't speak for everywhere. I'm assuming that's just how New York City was, Bronx and Brooklyn in general, and Harlem in general. I would assume that Harlem, Bronx, and Brooklyn was like this. But when you had to go somewhere, your parent, especially your mother, be like, yo, go get your friend to go with you.
Knock on your neighbor's door.
Exactly. So that's the era I grew up in. This new era that they have where people is respecting people that's trying to fight niggas that don't even like this whole I don't know. This I don't understand none of this shit. Yo,
you will never understand it because it's not your
it's not for me
in it and all that. But you know what though? A platform like you got right now, where we keep it positive. You make sure you get bags. Got to keep it positive. If you keep it positive, keep your channel organic, and you keep on doing that and promote what you promote, we gonna put back out some positivity to the world to these kids. They gotta have somebody to look up to. Right now, they looking up to do things. They take the parents, the fathers from these homes, and genocide the family, genocide the man, and this is what you get. You know, so these kids is growing up without fathers, and the ones that do got fathers, they best friends. They're not fathers, and then you got mothers that's got to be a mother and a father to these kids. And that's kind of rough. Got 2 jobs. New York, you need 2 jobs and a hustle to live. So mama got 3 jobs and a hustle. And trying to be a mother and a father to a little boy. That's rough for her. You know what I'm saying? It's real hectic. But not just real quick to touch on that Snow Billy joint. In my opinion, you know what I'm saying? I say don't feed into the nonsense, you know. But if you want some smoke, we want all the smoke. You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes. You know, don't put a person that's beneath you above you, because even though you got enough ammunition to knock his head off, if you keep picking, then you knock his head off. Other than that, let him be, because he's gonna get more clout from you smoking his boots than you're gonna get from him. Nobody wants to hear him. Everybody wants to hear you. So he knows that, and he's trying to draw it, because he said, "Oh, Jack got time, so I'm gonna pick." Cause Jack, you gonna smoke his boots? He's a nobody. You got more to lose than him. You know what I'm saying? He can't tell you where he's gonna be at 5 years from now. You could practically tell me where you're gonna be 5 years from now.
I think you're 100% correct. Before I go any further with anything else that I have to say, I'm gonna say I think you're 100% correct. But this is what I do have to say about that. Snow Billy has pissed off some people who aren't even me. some of those people would like to enlighten the universe on who this guy is.
Facts.
I'm cool with some of those people.
Hey, let me. I don't mean to cut you off real quick. Hey, what's that? Dirty Reek. When I say smoke, I don't mean like fighting smoke, because we don't.
Yeah, we're not talking about that.
We don't put that type of stuff up. So when we say smoke, we talk about internet smoke, real facts and stuff like that, something that they can't produce. When I say Jack Frost and smoke,
yeah, we're not talking about nobody seeing nobody.
No,
Just so we could be clear on this. Hold on, just so we could be clear on this. I don't really care to be fighting any of you dudes. I don't really care for none of that. Okay, first of all, let's just be 100% honest about something. A lot of these guys out here that be on the internet talking about how they gonna put hands on people who can't fight in the first place. Y'all just lucky punch masters. Y'all just swing and hope to get land lucky punches. All right, so stop. I'm not trying to fight nobody. All right, that's one. Two, a person like Snow Billy is never gonna go away. But what we are gonna do is, I'm not attacking Snow Billy. I'm just explaining that anybody that watches Snow Billy's channel, right, and support him, you have to be the police. Why? Because Snow Billy is an individual out here that proclaims to be a gang member, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's out here helping the police put other gang members away. So, what is he? Police.
Yeah. That's CEO Snow.
Yeah.
Facts. Yeah.
CIA Snow. Because he be calling these dudes CIA from now on that work with the police. These niggas is...
I think that sounds a lot better.
These niggas is officers. Now, with that being said, I am not an advocate of putting drugs into the streets. I am not an advocate of tearing our own people down. But I am an advocate of, you got to be real for whatever that thing is that you saying that you are. Be that thing.
Yes, sir.
If you out here talking about you some super gang guy, then all right, whatever. Be that super gang guy. Don't go out here talking about you a super gang guy, but you calling 911 and getting people investigated.
Hey, the homie said CIA Chris at Homeland Silly.
That is funny. That's funny. That is dead funny.
Yo, that was a funny shit right there. Oh man. Hey yo, but you right though, man. You right. You can't be portraying one thing and doing another, man. You can't, but it all comes out.
Now
it comes out.
Now, for the individual that said somebody put money on his head, CIA Homeland Silly was recorded. He was recorded. I'm going to say this once again. His cousin recorded him on tape talking about how he wanted to put he wanted to get he was trying to get Mel Murder killed, and he was trying to get Aaron Bat Young killed just so he could rob CIA Chris. So for the individual that's talking about somebody putting money on his head, his action was first. He created a situation where people wanted to try to put money on his head. So let's not act like somebody was just sitting around in their crib one day and was like, hey, let's just throw our money away to put it on this guy. Nah, that's not what happened. He was plotting on dudes. He had a whole plan together to have dudes dress up like police officers and kidnap CIA Chris. He had a whole plan.
To kidnap the damn police. He should be on 6ix9ine right now, giving him all the props right there.
That's a fact. And then also, that's a fact. Also, CIA Chris was working with the cops at this time. He can't put no money on nobody's head. What are you talking about? He's working with the police. So you see how people just talk? He was working with the police. How is he gonna? He can't put, because that's gonna mess up their whole operation. He can't even act like he's gonna put money on somebody's head. That's gonna mess up their whole entire. And then the guy gets shot after the fact.
Yeah, fact.
As far as I know, that's not. I gotta ask around a little bit more. But as far as I know, the actual feds isn't saying, okay, don't worry, we're gonna sign off on you putting 30,000 or 40,000 or 50,000 on somebody's head. We're gonna sign off on that. I don't see the feds doing that and fucking their whole case up. But shout out to you for thinking that that's a thing that happened.
Yo, I know they watch Power. They just showed you that the cop got fired for doing all that crooked stuff. You cannot be a Fed and put money on somebody else's head, and the Fed's gonna let you go kill somebody. It's not a buy and bust. They give you all the money in the world for a buy and bust. You know what I'm saying? But to kill somebody, they're not gonna give you the okay to murder somebody. They're going to jail too.
And their whole case is getting blown up. Their whole case, every single thing that they got from that case now can't be used. Come on, man. Nobody's doing that.
They ain't got no case. People start going home after that.
Yep. Shout out to Rue Jones. Shout out to Rue Jones joining the $2 drive. Said it's paperwork shows that Snow told in 95. That's a fact. That's a whole fact.
That's a fact.
Man,
yeah, that's a fact.
Snow stay telling. Shout out to him. Anyway, yo. Yo, I'm gonna let you go, Mr. Sex Money. I got another person on the call in.
All right, man. Hey, man. I don't want to steal your subscribers, but tell them to tune in. I'm gonna put my joint at the bottom.
Absolutely. Put your comment and comment. I want everybody to sub to what's the name of the channel again?
Let's Talk About It.
I want everybody to go sub to Let's Talk About It. Let's go see what they're doing over there. They talking sports over there. Let's support. We always got to support those that support us. You feel me? We support my brother right here. That's a whole fact.
Hey, Jack, I appreciate you, man, and we got your back over here on this end, man. Just keep putting out that good content, man. I appreciate you, Jack.
Appreciate you. Later, my brother.
All
right. Shout out to Mike Sam for the $2 drive. He said, big up M. Grant, Ludden, Tottenberg. Shout out to Tottenham. We have another call in. Shout out to Rob Tucker for the donation. Appreciate you, my brother. Now look, now major news is talking about 6ix9ine again. We've been on 6ix9ine. We've been talking about this whole thing. Now everybody else is talking about it again. Shout out to them. Shout out to them. Remember all those people that was like, yo, stop talking about 6ix9ine case. Yeah, all right. So now go to Complex, tell them to stop talking about 6ix9ine, all the other major networks. I read the Cash App, Trucker. Appreciate you. You want me to read how much it was also, Trucker? Subscribe to Let's Talk About It, everybody. Let's go over there and support the fam. Your phone is not ringing, and I do not know why. Hello? Hello? Wait, hold on. There's a problem. Hold on. I can hear you now. Hold on. I gotta reconnect. I don't know what my jump off's been doing this lately. Yo, you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Copy. You're gonna have to turn me down in the background though.
You ain't up.
All right. Because I can hear myself talking in the background. You got it on the computer, right?
Huh?
You got the show on the computer, right?
No.
On the TV?
That's my kid watching cartoons. Hold on.
No, not your kids, nigga. I hear me talking. All right, we don't hear us no more. Copy. Oh, he was probably on speakerphone. That could have been what it was. All right, so
yeah, I was on speaker.
Yeah, that's what it is. How you doing today, my brother?
Hey man, I'm doing good. I'm sitting here dealing with my fan mail, and I'm responding to my fans, and
that's what it is. Yo, tell us what your channel and everything is. Let us know who we talking to.
Yo, you talking to Bryce Gang CEO from the Drama Cast, Live Live.
Okay. Oh, that's what that's supposed to be saying?
Yeah, Live Live.
Because they're both spelled the same way.
Yeah, I know. That's why I had to separate it. It couldn't be Live or Live. It's Live Live.
I've been so confused this whole time. Now that sounds dope. Not for nothing. Live live. That sounds dope. That's a whole fact. Good job. All right. Let us know what's going on over there first.
Oh man, listen, man. I got a saying that is the true thing. I'm talking about I get tons of DMs from my fans.
Okay, so we can't hear you. You gotta talk up.
I said I get tons of hate mail from my fans.
You get hate mail?
Hate mail.
Okay, so tell us how does some of this hate mail go?
Hey, sucker Frank, eat a Frank. Eat 100 Frank. Tell your sister to eat a Frank. Tell your uncle to barbecue, steam, and broil you some Frank and feed it to the dog.
Okay, so I'm gonna read something to you, and I want to know what your interpretation of this is, or if you have any information on this particular thing I'm about to read to you. Copy?
Yeah.
It says the surveillance video does not show the shooter. Obviously, I'm reading paperwork regarding to Snow, what we started calling him, Homeland Silly, regarding Homeland. I'm reading paperwork regarding Homeland Silly, and further down it says Snow told the agent in substance and in part that Young shot Snow in the neck January 19th, 2018.
Mm-hmm.
What do you know about this?
I know that the man was sitting threatened. This is what's going on. The man had a big mouth. He's a bum. He was trying to get on. He was hanging around. He's a bum. He was sleeping on the couch, just like somebody else, but I ain't going to say their name because we got a situation where we're working out something and trying to get to the bottom of something. That's not the end of this. He was a bum. So, he made a plot and a plan to kill Mel Matrix and kill Aaron Bass and kidnap his partner, Detective Chris. He was going to kidnap his own partner. He was going to turn on his own partner, and this is where it all goes back. He's going to turn on his partner. Let me tell you something. Who was the first person that mentioned CEO Chris to you?
It was the first person on live air was Snow.
Yeah, he said it before I did.
Yeah. You wasn't here yet. In defense of you, you wasn't here yet. But CEO Chris, you've spoken to me about CEO Chris more than anybody else, and that's a fact.
Yeah. So CEO Chris, that was his partner. They was hanging out on his birthday and all this. He tried to double cross his partner.
Oh wow.
But guess what? That threat he made about Beatz, who is not his cousin, we done established that is not his family. His own cousin recorded a conversation of him talking about killing somebody and then took that conversation to the people he talked about killing. His whole family. So what did they want? What his family wanted?
They want him dead.
They want him out. They want him out of here. Why would your own family want you out of here?
Yeah.
You gotta be a true parasite.
Yeah. I have heard he was sleeping on couches. I actually heard that there were people putting him up in hotels. I believe Aaron Bat. I heard that Bat was actually keep putting him up in hotels.
Yeah. They was trying to show the old dude love, man. They trying to show the old dude love, man.
That's crazy.
But you know what the old dude got? He got greedy. He got greedy and he got dumb. You know why I say he got dumb? Because I'm gonna tell you something. This younger generation don't care what us old dudes say. They don't care, period. They don't care about your reputation. They don't care about none of that. All they care about is going to war with you to prove their point. So, he's hanging around these young dudes thinking that I'm OG, triple, double OG Killer Snow. And these young dudes looked at him as like, man, this old dude better go take his geriatrics or something. Man, he better go put a diaper on or something.
And just so we could be clear, before you go any further, nobody is saying that Snow didn't at some point, put in work in the street. Nobody's saying he never was out there like doing his thing.
You can't say that. You know.
Okay, yeah, we're not. Nobody's
He's a
saying
true
that.
dirtbag.
Yeah. Nobody trying to take away from
but-
him whatever he's maybe done or not done in the street. But you could talk about I
But-
believe the guy name is the guy with his name starts with an M. I don't know if we want to really say if you want to talk about that, you could talk about that.
No, but I will say one thing right now. Snow Billy is a character for real. You see, because a lot of people don't realize Snow been a snitch since the 90s.
Mm.
The 90s. He snitched in 1995, the year of 95 Live.
Mm.
So he is a blood who snitched in the year that the Bloods became relevant in New York.
Mm. Wow.
He was a rat from day one. They brought a rat into the organization from day one. Talking about, I was with Highland Park Power Road, and then I switched over into 9 Trey. So you switch from the West Coast side to the East Coast side. Hey, Z1, your mother's an old rat. You know what I'm saying? You switch from one side to the other side. But you told on the dude. And then see, a lot of people was telling me, you're Bryce, you lying, you ain't got no paperwork. I've been had the paperwork. I've been had the person that he sent to jail. I've been had it. I just kept it under wraps because when people started telling me I was lying and that I was full of it,
You breaking up. You breaking up.
And I stepped back and said, you know what? I want to see how many people. Oh, I sat back and I said, I want to see how many people are going to say I'm lying. Then when I get 1,000 people to say I'm a liar, then I'll put the proof out so they look stupid.
Mm.
There's a whole lot of people looking stupid right now.
Mm.
That's 1995. I keep challenging Snow. Come down to the streets with me, Snow, and I'll stop leaking information. But if you don't, then I'm gonna keep leaking. Take down your page, or the next black and white I show might get you in trouble.
Mm.
Because and this is what I've been doing. I don't go sideways. I tag Snow when I talk trash.
No,
Snow,
that's a fact.
I tag him in it. I don't sugarcoat it. I don't go through the back door. I don't talk behind his back. I tag him in it. I tagged him in a post. You know, he put up a post about he put up some fake paperwork the other day. I'm talking about some fake paperwork to make it look like the paperwork we put up is the same as the paperwork he put up, and trying to make it look like we're putting out bad paperwork. If you look at my paperwork, it has ADA Piker on it. If you go to the website, ADA Piker actually still works for the court system.
Mm.
Detective Augustus, who took the statement, is an actual captive right now in Manhattan.
Mm.
We Googled it. He's still around. So when we got this paperwork, we had to verify it. We verified this paperwork. It's a true fact. Snow, he in jail, he said his mother made him do it. He was 15, his mother made him do it. That's a lie. Snow wanted his gold chain back, and he wanted his cell phone and his coat back. He cried about it. He went to police about it. He told them. He told police.
Wait, hold on. Stop. But hold on. Slow up. He wanted a gold chain back, so he went to the police.
Yep.
So who robbed his gold chain, if you don't mind me asking? You know?
The dude called In My Bag. We're gonna call him In My Bag.
Copy. So he robbed Snow Billy. Snow Billy.
After protecting Snow Billy in school.
Okay.
He could protect Snow Billy in jail.
Okay, so he was protecting Snow Billy in jail. They came out here. He robbed Snow Billy out here.
Yeah, he said he set it up for his homeboy to get him.
Okay, so then after Snow Billy was robbed, Snow Billy then went to the police to try to get the police to tell on the people who robbed him. That's what you're saying?
He left the Canal Street train station, went straight to the police station in Manhattan, and filed his report. Because he knew the dude was from Spofford, he knew exactly what his name was. He told on him. Man did 3 years for robbing Snowbilly.
Wow.
You know, but we got more information.
And could I just add this also? I want to add something real quick. You breaking up real bad, my brother. I just want to add.
Snowbilly fan?
Wait, hold on. I want to add something real quick. The only reason why I'm saying wow to this is because if Snowbilly was a civilian, then he did the right thing. But you can't be a gangster gang member when it's comfortable, and then when shit get uncomfortable, now all of a sudden you want to go run to the police. So like I tell people right off the rip, I'm a civilian. I don't want no smoke. I don't want no problems with nobody. Let's be clear about that. But you can't be acting and carrying yourself like you a gang member so you can get all of the benefits by being able to. But then as soon as something happened, you run to the police. That's why I'm saying, oh, all right, what you saying?
It's worse than that though, you see, because that was 95. I tagged Snow in a post yesterday since he wanted to talk crazy and go on a fake profile. I tagged him in a post and I quoted, "Listen, I just got here from out of state. I ain't from here. The guns and the drugs belong to them dudes. I ain't got nothing to do with that." I tagged him and I quoted him. And I told him what happened in Orange County. He deleted my post and then blocked me from commenting. He does it all the time now because when I comment on Snowbilly page, I put facts and I tag him in facts.
There was a story. Keep going.
You know what I'm saying? He blocks me now. I used to joke around and troll him. I don't troll him no more. Now I'm hitting him with the true facts. And the facts kills him. He won't say Bryce is a liar because he's afraid he know Bryce gonna put that paperwork up to show he's not lying. He's not gonna say I'm a liar because if I put this next paperwork up, it's gonna show who he told on. And one of the people he told on is no longer in jail. So he's not trying to say nothing because he doesn't want to force my hand right now. But little do Snow know, he sent me a DM talking about feed my kid a frame. I'm gonna feed the internet your paperwork.
Got a question. I keep hearing people say that expose whatever you want to whoever you want to expose it to, Z1. Now I'm gonna hit you with your bags. Get him up out of here.
Yeah, but Lee, you know what? Z1 is he's a fan. That's a fan. He can go follow the drama cash, you know what I'm saying? And you know, we don't throw hot dogs at the camera. You know what I'm saying? We throw wet wipes, soap for you dirty, dingy dudes. We throwing soap at the camera for you dirty dudes.
Yeah, that's a fact. Hold on. Shout out to Salanta for the donation. She said Frost's thoughts on Sarah coming out with that rapper at Rolling Loud who said he's the new king of New York, kind of New York, which meant the right king. Real quick, I think she's lessening her brand, but I think that there might be, I don't know. I look, I don't want to talk bad on the girl. I think that I think they could be doing more with her brand. I don't really want to. I think they just trying to hit home runs, and they should try to go for singles. But that's the best way I could put it. I think they're trying to hit too many home runs. I think they should try to go for singles and doubles. But I don't have. I think that I don't agree with it. But who the fuck am I to agree or not agree with anything? I don't agree with it. I think they could have did better for her own management, her own promotion. I think they could have did better. But at the end of the day, she's still relevant and people still talking about her. And also, they another thing is she might not be wanting to. She might be trying to be a little bit careful because there's no telling what 6ix9ine is gonna say when he has the opportunity and the effect that it's gonna have on the public. Once again, don't know for sure, but now that we know that Shoddy had actually threatened to kill Sarah, her daughter, her and 6ix9ine's daughter, and everything like that, and then also that she defended Shoddy as much as she did, I don't know. At this point, she has to come out and explain, in my opinion, why she was defending a guy. Maybe she didn't know that the threat was out there, but now the threat is out there, and everybody know that Shoddy. Hold on 1 second. We're gonna get off of Snow for a second. I need to play something. You there? You there?
Yeah.
All right, I need to play something. So you can understand where I'm going with this. So everybody can understand where I'm going with this. Once again, and I gotta say this all the time because I'm consistently putting out information about certain people that I'll subscribe about certain people that might not be the most positive information. What the fuck is that? Why ain't they gonna let me? Oh man, did they take the shit down? Hold on. I keep putting out information about Shoddy, and I know what people are getting at. There's a lot of people that think that I don't like the guy. I don't know him. I don't dislike him. I don't know him. But that doesn't mean that I can't, how do you say, report. I'm reporting on the individual. I don't know him. Where the fuck is the complex shit at? There we go.
And
wow, we have
snatch boy out the car.
You can get touched, bro. They come up right now with a threat. That's not 6ix9ine danger, bro. That's 6ix9ine's maturing, bro.
Guys,
I'm moving around. Sarah moving around the car.
I know that they trying to block. Whoa, this is a prick. His line said, listen, that's cool, but man. Thing is, he on the radio to my, he's a non-true.
the name is the
I don't know who to show you how to be a dog and use a mutt. Yo, you don't heard the fans.
Going scan Reggie, baby, and skin ball.
And
they just making me look at a ton of shit.
Whoa. Had him in the car, made him gun button, recorded him.
You can get touched, bro. They come up right now with a drumming out. We shoot a threat. That's not 6ix9ine's danger, bro. That's 6ix9ine's I'm moving around. Sarah moving around the car. I was shoot that. I tell you, I'm gonna raise up. Women, children, kids, I'm moving around. Sarah moving around the car. I was shoot that. I tell you, I'm gonna raise up. Women, children, kids, I'm moving around. Sarah moving around the car. I was shoot that. I tell you, I'm gonna raise up. Women, children, kids, I'm moving around. Sarah moving around the car. I was shoot that. I tell you, I'm gonna raise up. Women, children, kids, I'm moving around. Sarah moving around the car. I was shoot that. I tell you, I'm gonna raise up. Women, children, kids, I'm moving around. Sarah moving around the car.
Okay, so
I was shoot that.
I showed y'all what it said also, right? Because they bleeping out, so you really can't see anything, right? So they bleep a lot of stuff out, so you really can't see it, you really can't hear it that audibly. But one of the things that Shoddy says is that she moves around in cars, and they're gonna shoot up the cars. So once again, everybody gets mad at 6ix9ine because they saying that 6ix9ine snitched on some dudes that apparently was gonna kill his baby mama, and also his daughter and anybody else that was in the car. So I don't understand. Like, where do y'all guys feel with this? Is everybody still pissed off at 6ix9ine?
I am.
And what we know your position because 6ix9ine is part of the gang, so I get it. But do you think? Okay, so remember the individual that made a tribute video about Shoddy?
I think.
Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. It's the point.
Somebody of that caliber.
Yeah. So my point is this. Yeah, you can't take my channel down. I'm not doing nothing wrong. Blackout did a whole bunch of stuff that was wrong. I'm not doing anything wrong, so you can't take my channel down. So make as many threats as you want, Snow. I'm not doing nothing wrong. I'm following all the guidelines. Snow just came in here, and let me tell you what he said real quick.
Hey, that's Snow right there.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you what he said. Jack, I took down Blackout Podcast. I'm going personally have fun flagging and taking down my dude. Do you know how much I get flagged already? You don't have the slightest idea how much I already get flagged. Flag whatever you
So,
feel like flagging.
Jack.
What
Hey,
up?
Jack. Hold on for a second. No, I'm glad that you was able to join today. I tagged you. You know, you here to join. I appreciate you coming, brother. Speak. Enjoy yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Because the truth is told, Snow. You here listening.
Mm-hmm.
Answer the question for people. Did you say, yo, I'm from out of town, I just got here, that guns and stuff that belong to them dudes in Orange County? Why you said that?
Mm.
Why you up in Maine when you got picked up and they was like, yo, who this belong to? You said, yo, man, I'm on papers, I just got here, they just picked me up, that's not mine.
Mm.
Or your arrest of parole violations, homeboy.
Mm.
So I want to know, Snow, since you watching Snow, why? Why don't you just be you? If you just be you, tell people you're a gang member, I shoot powder, I get high, I go out there, I rob, I do this, I'm a street dude. People will respect it more.
Mm.
But you're on with all these lies, all of your thugness look like softness. You know, when you start lying, it makes everything genuine about you seem ungenuine. Even though you was already ungenuine. You was never genuinely nobody. So you're looking, I see you looking, you going to Jack inbox, you're going to all these people inboxes, talking crazy. I'm tagging you in public talking crazy, talking greasy. Address me.
Also,
don't address Jack, don't address the world, address the person that is in your face. You want to address the person standing next to me, you want to address the person
I just want to
face.
make this
Why?
clear. I just want to make this clear. I don't want nobody that watches the BBN Network to go over there and flag his channel. I don't want nobody that watches the BBN Network to go over there and downvote him. If you support the BBN Network, you are not going to go anywhere near anything that Snow Billy does. You're not going to go watch his channel. You're not going to give him any views. You're not going to go on his IG. You aren't going to comment. Please don't comment negative comments. We don't give it up like that. We know we do. We let them scream into the void. We don't give them views. So please do not go over there and strike anybody's videos. Please do not go over there and give anybody the thumbs down. Please don't go over there because you got to give him your tell him what you're thinking. And please do not send me any freaking how do you say pictures or messages about whatever dude been talking about, because I don't care. All right, that's one. Two, we're gonna have Crippy come on today. I should be interviewing Crippy, and I'll ask Crippy a little bit about Snow when I get the opportunity. And I'm gonna be also interviewing some other members of Treyway, and I'm gonna ask them what was going on with Snow and what was going on with him and his lifestyle and stuff like that, so we could clear a couple of things up. Now, I'm gonna explain something to you, Snow, real quick. Why Blackout Podcast lost his channel. I told Blackout Podcast previously, I said you cannot go on IG, record IG, then bring it over here and try to monetize it. That's not the way YouTube works. One of the main reasons why I started doing more live streams was I found out that one of the things that YouTube want is content. You have to be a content creator. So not only did I make videos, but I also gave content. If you're gonna go tell YouTube I want to strike Jack Frost's videos because I don't like what he's saying about me, YouTube is gonna say that there's nothing they can do about that. So you go do whatever you want to go do. But let's keep it honest. If I was lying about you, you wouldn't care.
You definitely wouldn't care.
No, you wouldn't care because that's the type of person you are. You understand that? Like the type of person he is, he wouldn't care if I was lying about him. He'll laugh it off and keep it pushing. But you on your channel throwing franks at people's faces. I'm telling
Playing
you
with
right.
old spoiled Franks.
I'm telling you right now, your channel can get taken down off your intro alone. I'm telling you right now, if you are monetized, you can get your monetization taken away from you. Period. So I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. But when I tell you, I've personally had communications with people who work in YouTube to find out what I can and can't talk about, to find out what is appropriate for me to make videos about. When I tell you that I have personally spoke to these people, personally, there's nothing that you can say that can bother me because I already know what I can and can't do. The more you throw threats at me, the more I'm going to expose you. I'm not standing here. I'm not talking bad about you. I'm not calling you all type of BS N words. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do none of that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to find out the truth and I'm going to expose the truth. You slept on niggas' couches when you act like you a big bad guy. You got your chain snatched in the yard. I keep hearing you was playing with them boys uptown. I'm not gonna upstate. I keep hearing you was playing with those boys. I'm not gonna go in on you on that at this point, but I keep hearing about that. You was paying for protection when you was locked up in jail. This is all. Yeah, this is all stuff that is facts. Now, if we want to talk about actual facts, we do literally have paperwork.
Where his paperwork at? If he's so much in the case, he got a whole folder.
Yeah. No. We got paperwork right here of you snitching on Bat, who you claim to be your cousin, who is not your cousin. Please, if
and the
you
feds came to you and told you why they shot him, so you went to the feds and told the feds why they shot you.
So please, anybody that supports this channel, do not go flag his channel. Don't go downvote his channel. Don't go talk shit to him on his channel. We're going to act like he doesn't exist. We're not going to show him any support in any manner. Now, with that being said, why were you on the internet begging rappers for money?
Begging. He begged Mano for some cash.
Mano said, no. Nitro. Man, Nitro. I don't know about Mano, but he was begging Nitro for money. Yeah.
But he got a $10 million deal.
I don't know, but he was begging Nitro for money as per Nitro. Hold on 1 second. I got Nitro's number.
Listen, man, I believe it.
No. Yeah. Let's do this now. Let's do this. See, when you talk about me, my nigga, I'm far from scared. You fucking with the wrong person.
Oh, listen, Jack, you ain't got nothing to be afraid of. Jack, let me tell you something. He is Josie and the Pussycats.
Well, I thought I had Nitro.
I'm refraining from the use of the N-word, so I'm gonna say that porch monkey ain't no threat.
You're a funny guy.
That jigaboo ain't gonna do nothing.
I forgot, man. No, but see, people like him. I'm gonna tell you.
If Snow was to see you in public, Snow gonna get in the car and drive off because he got that much drama on the street.
I'm gonna tell you. I don't know where Nitro's number is, but Nitro got my number. If Nitro was in here, I'd tell him to call me. But this is just something I want to explain real quick, right? He was begging Nitro for money. He was begging a couple of other people for money, but yo, Nitro, call me. Oh, you can't. Yeah. DM me the number. I don't know where I don't got your number for. So, but the point in which I'm trying to make is this is the only point I'm trying to make as far as this is concerned. My brother, when I come and I talk about you, I'm not going to say stuff that's going to be the stuff you want me to say. I'm going to say the stuff that's going to let people know not to deal with you. If you got anybody that's over there, that's a part of Snow Billy's community, call them niggas the cops. Them niggas is the cops.
The police department, the Frank Stan Police Department.
Time out. We got to show this. So, shout out to Ladybug. But this is some of Ladybug's, we just gonna take a quick break. This is some of Ladybug's work. She does cosmetology. She's fucking great. She's just dope, all around dope. This is some of the work that she does. Look at that. That's Ladybug right there. That's her skills. That's Ladybug's skills right there. Yes.
Wow.
Shout out to Ladybug. Go follow Ladybug Beauty NYC. Go follow her.
Yeah. Snow gonna go to her and get his face done and say that we beat him up.
Nah, I just wish he was available for dating. Anyway, shout out to JJ for the keeping a $5 drive alive. He says for our guest on the phone, who is worse than 6ix9ine or Snow? Who is worse, 6ix9ine or Snow?
Snow. Snow been snitching since '95. 6ix9ine just started snitching in what 16.
Yeah,
Snow got 20 years worth of snitching on him.
Snow's a vet at that snitch shit.
Hey, listen, Snow's so good at it. If you read the paperwork we put up, if you read it, it said that Sean Hardy, known to an address, known to the district attorney.
Shane Hardy.
Not known. I mean Shane. I say Sean. Shane is that was a cowboy. That dude ain't no cowboy. That dude more like Sean. He more like Sam Quan. But you know, listen, that dude is a clown, man. Like Snow is the worst. He's begging for money, but he got a $10 million deal. You're begging for money, but you got a publishing deal. You're begging for money, but you got this. Then you go on social media talking about, oh y'all bum dudes begging for money through Cash App. Homeboy, you begging through money through Cash App.
Yo, hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. I'm going nowhere. Shout out to Ladybug. That's a fact. I'm a big fan. That's a whole fact. He can't pick up. He at work. I tried to call Nitro. I think this is his number. I think he at work.
Your call.
Yo, we back. We back.
Yeah. Hey, Jack.
Yeah.
Hey, Jack, yo, listen, man, officer, I just got here. You know what I'm saying? I'm from out of town. They just picked me up. Yo, I don't know about no guns and them drugs. That belongs to them dudes. No, why you throw police that on them people, man?
Hey, what up, Jason Myers? I'm not talking like anything.
Is Judge Engelmeyer in here?
No, kick Jason Myers out.
Oh, I thought you said Judge Engelmeyer. I'm about to say,
No.
hey, let's ask Judge Engelmeyer to slow part of the case.
Yeah, he's a victim. They call him the guy who got shot.
The guy who got, they don't even say his name in the paperwork. He's the guy who got shot. He's some poor fucker that bat shot. That was irrelevant. The guy who got shot. Hey, listen, that right there should be his podcast name. The guy who got shot podcast. He might make a lot more.
Throwing Shades just put up a good point. No, Throwing Shades, Snow. Okay, let me explain how I got the Snow Billy interview real quick. I'm gonna have to name somebody that we don't really talk about on this channel, but I gotta give people their credit for what they actually did. Not for what they want credit for, but for the credit that they actually did. What happened was somebody said, shout out Ladybug. Hell yeah, shout out Ladybug. She fine too. So what actually happened was a person who used to be with the channel before, Zeke Black. Zeke had said, Joe, there's this dude on the internet that Gully TV is beefing with. I ain't paying no attention. I ain't really care because I don't follow other YouTube content creators beefs. So he was like, yo, there's this dude on the internet that is beefing with Gully TV. He said, yo, you gotta check this out. So when he told me about it, I didn't even check it out. I was busy. I was actually in the middle of working. So I couldn't check it out. So then he sends me, I guess he got frustrated or whatever, because he's like, oh man, Jack ain't paying me no attention. So we're not saying F anybody. All right, Shalanta, we're not gonna call for that energy. So what ended up happening is he ends up sending me a screenshot of what Snow Billy had actually said. And what he has said was something referring to the Treyway case. So I was going to make a video about it. I finished the video I was making. I was getting ready to make a video about it. And then I said, you know what? On my own, I said, why don't I just ask him if he wants to interview? So I hit Snow Billy up on the DMs. I said, yo, do you mind doing an interview for the BBN Network? He said, yeah, I would love to. And that's how we got the interview. So no, nobody couldn't have sent him at me. We actually, Zeke noticed him arguing with Gully TV. and then I went and spoke with him. And just so we can be clear about something real quick, if he didn't come on the channel and do as much lying and everything else that he was doing, some of the stuff he said was actually the truth. But if he didn't come on the channel and do as much lying as he did, there's probably a lot of the story wouldn't have came out the way that it did. So I did my job, which is to interview people, and it's not my job to discern whether somebody is telling the truth or they're lying. Now, if I have proof that somebody is telling a fake story, then yeah, then I can use the proof that I have to then get down to the bottom of whatever it might be. But it's not my job to interview somebody and then you know, interrogate them and see how much of what they're saying is actually accurate. You know, that's not what a journalist does. I know that's what people think, but if I don't have information, how can I then interrogate it? So anyway, I just want to put that out there. Yo, you still there?
Jack, you ain't gotta explain yourself, Jack.
Yeah. Nah. I be wanting to make that clear. I be wanting to make that clear. I be trying to be transparent. What's up?
The gangs don't check in when they go out of town, and we don't check in to explain, and we don't explain ourselves. We don't explain ourselves.
Yeah, but
hey, man, like I said, you know, I want Snow to confront me. Stop confronting the people around me. Confront me. I'm doing this to you. You're going at people who are just basically not saying they're instigating the situation. Don't go at the instigators and the cheerleaders, homeboy. Come at the source. Because the source is going, I'm going to go live with you. You're going to start talking crazy, and I'm going to start putting up paperwork with your name at the bottom. So you don't want to go face to face with me because you're afraid of not knowing how much dirt I got on you.
That's a fact.
What I can tell you is, Snow, what I got on you will shut the world down.
Well,
and it only cost me about $600 to get.
Well, I have actual individuals in Treyway that we're going to be interviewing. That's one. And two, I did check sources after Snow came on. If you really check after Snow came on, that's when we started interviewing a lot of members from, the Brooklyn set of that particular organization. So after Snow did come on, I did start checking out resources. Just did start checking sources to see how accurate the information was that Snow had given. So that's literally my job. I was doing my job. Oh, somebody said they caught they popped the tire when I clap.
No,
I like Seiko music. Yeah, yo, all right. So we gotta go out, my brother. Anything you want to go out with? Plug your channel also.
Listen, everybody, check out the Drama Cast Live Live. We got the paperwork. I got the person Snow snitched on. Yo, we got a beautiful story going on. Beautiful jail tale that's real. About Snow, you know what I'm saying? How he was gambling, he was winning in jail, and dudes didn't want to pay him his money. So my homeboy got him his money, and then turned around, got him out of jail, and robbed him.
Wow.
Snow in jail talking about, I'm from Brooklyn. Can't nobody rob me. He got robbed by somebody from Brooklyn, in Manhattan, talking crazy. Yo, shout out to everybody that support the Drama Cast. I'm almost at 100 subscribers, which is crazy. Snow said I ain't gonna make 100 subscribers. He's gonna shut my page down. Hey, you wanna know something funny? If you shut my page down, I really wouldn't even care. I would just go make another page, and then I would make another page. And every page I'd make, you would just drive me closer and closer to being like the other weirdo. And I might make a tribute video about it. A tribute to rats, hosted by Master Split himself. Like I said, Jack, it's always a pleasure. Everybody listening, Snow is a rat. RATTTT, eat the cheese, rat. And if y'all support that rat, then guess what? Y'all ain't no better than he is. People who push this channel, y'all ain't no better than he is. That means y'all condone what he's doing. And if you condone what he's doing, then you might go call the police on somebody. I got a list of everybody on his channel that support him. Because if I ever run into y'all in public, I know to stay away because y'all gonna call police. 911 call it. Yo, I thank y'all for listening. The Vice Gang is in the building. The Drama Cast Live Live. Yo, we out. And Snow, stop being subliminal, homeboy. I tag you because I want to be transparent. I tag you. These other dudes ain't come as a person that's in your face. I mean your face, homeboy. And the little threat you sent me, all I'm gonna say to the threat is, I bet you if I punch you in your neck, you'll shit a bullet. Good night.
Later. Shout out to everybody that we had calling today. Shout out to Mr. Sex Money. Go check out the Let's Talk About It podcast. Shout out to Bryce Gang. Go check out the Dream. What is that? The Drama Cast TV. I think it's the Drama Cast Live Live. Go check that out. Look. I appreciate everybody that tuned in today. It's time for lunch. I appreciate everybody that tuned in today. I love y'all. Also, I definitely appreciate everybody that donated to the channel today. Hold on one. I want to give everybody. Let me see. There should be a list over here specifically for this thing. I want to give a shout out to everybody that donated to the channel today. Starting off with Rio, Straight Ballin', Julius East Harlem, Two Slice, Ant Learn, Aussie Nate, Dirty Eric, Rondell, Dance Hall Tours again, Noble T. Patterson, Rue Jones, Mike Sam, Shalantha, Throwing Shades, JJ, and Foot in the Ass Entertainment. It went through Foot in the Ass Entertainment. And that's it. And it's not $200 Foot in the Ass. It's $2, which is just fine. But you wrote 200. So I just wanted to let you know. I appreciate all of y'all. I love all of y'all. Thank you for calling in. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for everybody that just showed up, gave me your time. I really do appreciate y'all. Look, man, I'm not out here trying to go at anybody or anything like that, and I'm not trying to hurt anybody or anything like that. But at the end of the day, we have to hold people accountable for their actions. So my whole point is this, and this is my own point, and I'm gonna let all of this shit go. For whatever the reason is, Snow Billy want people to know that his platform cannot be trusted. There's another dude out there, a clown guy, who has me in the beginning of his videos because he's just trying to get up off of me, get clout off of me. And his channel can't be trusted either. There's another channels, two other channels that used to, I used to try to help, and then me trying to help them made them decide that they want to try to take me down. Those channels can't be trusted either. I think I've consistently put information out there that has been right. I think I've consistently showed that I do my I think I consistently showed that I do my footwork. I think I've consistently shown that I'm what I'm telling you I am. I don't really have anything to prove to anyone, to be honest with you, in my mind. So, it is what it is. But yo, let's help DramaCast get to 1,000 subs, and let's help I forgot the other guys. Mr. Sex Money. I forgot his channel. But let's help these guys get to 1,000 subs. So they could try to get monetized a little bit quicker. They go Drama Live Live. Let's help them get to 1,000 subs. Once again, shout out to JJ again. He said, "Sad what happened to a Tatiana when her neighbor called the cops for a welfare check." That's crazy. Shout out to her and her family. Prayers up. All love, BB and family. That's a fact. Definitely, I feel bad for what happened to that lady and her family. I think that they need to start holding these people responsible that's calling the police over nothing. I think that these people need to be held responsible, and that's just my opinion on that. Take it however you want to take it. I told y'all before, when they have these people call the police on black people just living life, until we start having a comprehensive federal law, a comprehensive law of that goes across all states, that calling the police for and then for shit that shouldn't be called for, people need to start be held responsible. This lady just lost her life. She was just at home doing nothing. I feel sorry for her and her family and what they have to go through. I'm gonna let y'all go. I love y'all. Please, everybody, let's do something positive today. Let's encourage other people to be the best them they can be. And the only way we can really do that is by being the best us we could be. And then it's a circle. You know, it's a circle. When we're being the best us we could be, we're encouraging other people to be the best them they could be. And when we're encouraging other people to be the best them they could be, we're encouraging ourselves to be the best us we could be. So let's do that. You understand what I'm saying? Let's try to improve day by day. That's all I got on this one. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten you. That's all I got on this one. I'm out.